Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of our second campaign here in Wildermyth. It's something that we started doing, gosh, I think this is overall probably our 7th episode, and it's really been a lot of fun because all of our characters are based off folks that we know in chat or otherwise in the community. And as of our last episode, we had played through the entire first act of the second campaign that's available here. So we're going to be picking up after 11 years of peace. The party is going to be called together, I'm sure, for some sort of new threat, probably related to the Morthragi. I'm trying to remember how it's pronounced. But let's jump in and pick up right where we left off. I always forget that it takes a moment to load up, so I do my intro and then we wind up looking at the loading your game. Here we go. All right, 11 years of peace followed. Here's our results, and this is exactly where we left off. So we did pick up some new crafting materials. We're running a little bit light on both ingots and spell threads, but we'll figure that out as we go. Let's hit next. Okay, your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. So all they really lost was some extra armor on the Spectic. Does this Morthragi? Yep. Okay, so I was close. We'll hit next. During the years of peace, Brian left small treasures around Victory's Guard for other explorers to find. Perhaps news stories would spring up here. Jägermeister added a new addition onto his house. He put a sturdy table in the center of it and always found excuses to have friends for dinner. Well, that's nice. Each day, Brian swept the path and trimmed back the weeds. Moose sometimes teased him about it good-naturedly. We can keep the chaos at bay however we can. Or we keep the chaos at bay however we can. I think it's sort of a gardener. Hello to Mothoth! I think we were just about to get an update about you. Mothoth spent a month tracking a golden stag. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked at him straight in the eyes and laughed. Mothoth smiled back and lowered his arm. It's an awesome looking stag, by the way. Okay, so we get a chance to level up and re-equip our characters. Now, Brian is pretty well off. I'd love to get him some more armor, but again, we're very light on ingots, so I'm not sure that that's going to be particularly in the cards. And do we see range? Hold on, I want to know where we stand armor-wise. So 1 armor, 2 armor. Okay, actually, Moo has some pretty good armor. We'll probably leave... Wow! Okay, yeah. No, she picked up some good armor. I forgot about that. We could definitely use some better armor, or robes, rather, for Mothoth and for Jägermeister. And actually also for Brian. So, if we're going to put better armor on anybody, we'd probably start with Brian because he's much more likely to take hits, at least when we're doing what we're supposed to do. We'd get him some Brawl Guard, a little more than a combat harness with studs over the vital bits. This traditional brawler set is intimidating, but also freeing, allowing the warrior to become an elusive terror. Well, elusive terror works better because he doesn't have a shield to go on. So he will have plus 10 stunt chance and plus 5 dodge. And he does double his armor up to 2. And yeah, this takes hides and fabrics instead of this. Yeah, we'd have to drop... Well, it is only 2 legacy points if we wanted to do this, but I say let's stay within our budget here. Oh, and hello to Carynne and everybody raiding over. Sorry I didn't notice right away. We're picking up with our party here 11 years later. Hello to Chappers and Zerter and Innertooth. I hope that you guys had a great time hanging out with Carynne and playing Derail Valley. I've never heard of it before. It is very different from Star Sector, which Carynne has been playing recently. It looks like a first-person, train simulator. It was very, very interesting. I'm curious. Yeah, Carynne says it's awesome. Yeah, that was very neat. Chappers, I hope that you've had a great weekend. I doubt very much if you're in the UK that you had today off. Here in America, we did. But otherwise, I hope that you had a great weekend, and if you are on duty today, hopefully a nice, easy entry into the work week. Yeah, let's get Brian the Brawl Guard. And Brawl Guard works for me. I feel like that's okay. Well, I feel like we're getting into a little bit of a barbarian vibe with Brian, which is cool. All right. So then for Mothoth, let me just double check here. Mothoth has a spoon. I'd really like to upgrade him to something else. We've got a walking staff and a wand that is really just a spoon. If we wanted to upgrade that... Oh, we really can't immediately afford to. Well, it's not that bad, though. It's only 1 legacy point if we wanted to go to a decent naturalist thorn rattle. It's going to double his damage, it's going to double his stunt damage, and it's going to double his spell damage. So all the way around, it seems like a pretty good deal. Alternatively, if we wanted to do Jägermeister with a new staff... Oh, that actually we can afford without spending any legacy points. So we might have a winner there. Although the benefits aren't as great, I notice. It's 25% more damage instead of double. Double stunt damage, and then double spell damage. Okay. And he doesn't hit things with his staff all that often. All right, let's go ahead and craft that. Spirit Doom. Sure, let's equip that up. Oh, and hello to Alec Nax, who asks, what is this? This is Wildermyth. This is a, let's see, sort of a free-form, procedurally generated fantasy RPG game that we're playing with folks here in chat. Chappers is only back in the UK when I'm visiting the family. Oh, I'm sorry that you don't get to visit your family, or, like, be with your family more often, but hopefully it's cool. And then hello to Marquack, who says, yep, Marquack has provided a link to it. Including where it goes in Steam. Thank you very much for that. And Carolyn is asking, why does the spoon make me think about salad fingers? Also, hello to Azaric, and I was trying to see if we got... Yes, Moo is here as well. Hello to Moo. All right, if we wanted to upgrade the... Yeah, see, getting into 3 legacy points, I'm not sure that we can do that. But maybe... Yeah, okay, let's drop some legacy points to get him a new outfit, because 1 legacy point, I feel like we're good to go. So this is gonna, wow, give him any armor at all, it turns out. Get him all the way up to 1 warding, which is spell armor, and it's going to increase his spell damage. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Let's spend a legacy point to get that. Not so happy with Dusty Drab, though, so... Oh, I guess this is just what it's called. All right, fair enough. All right. So that is, as far as I know, can we do any... I'm not sure that we want to spend any crafting materials on other items. Unless we could do a good bow for Moo. Oh, which we totally can. Okay. Now, we've never had a crossbow before. Crossbow would take down 1 range, but give more stunt damage and more ranged accuracy, as opposed to a bow, which would do more damage, more stunt damage, and the same range. Oh, but we could get up to a level 2 crossbow. Again, less range, but pretty good all the way around. Yeah, with the extra accuracy, that wouldn't be bad. The only trouble is that the way that Moo's been built, it feels that having good range would be very important. So let's go with the crossbow. We've never done a crossbow. Let's see how it goes. I'm just looking at this. It really does feel... I feel like the bow would be good if we had something to stick into her offhand, because it's only a one-handed thing. Yeah, we're going to stick with the regular bow for now. She's not really built for a crossbowing, I don't think. All right, let's craft this item. The Sure Bow. Love it. All right. Now... Oh, we can do some offhanded stuff. Well... If we wanted to have maybe an offhand for... Mothoth here. Let's see, a throwing net. That'd be cool. Hurls a throwing net. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. Or we can go with a shield. A slightly different design of a shield. Yeah, we got a few different shields. Or the Hurl Axe. Throws a light axe as a nearby foe. Shredding armor and dealing damage if it hits. Can be used twice per mission as a swift action. I actually really like that. And I'll tell you exactly why. It's the shredding armor, because the Mothragi have a lot, or Morthagi have a lot of armor on them. So let's craft that for him. Hurl Axe. All right. Chappers has not lived in the UK for almost 19 years. Oh, and hello to Mark. Sorry, we did say hello to Mark Quack. Chappers is addicted to Returnal. We've got a PlayStation 5. I would love to try Returnal, but I'm not enough sold on it to drop, even when it was on sale. It's like, that's a little bit much for something that I'm not sure that I'd be into. I do know that they patched and improved it quite a bit. I am ready to proceed. Arlem, you're back. I was so worried. We have no idea who these two people are. When you wrote about that horrible, immortal, mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Falsius, not happy about this news. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there, I'm telling you. I found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face? You can't bypass death? What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural, abominable. The Morthragi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this? Meanwhile, Jägermeister, just enjoying life. Alec Knight says, Returnal is a roguelike and also a Souls-like in a way. It's not an easy game, you gotta be committed. It looks cool, I'll say that. Jägermeister has visited Gwynvia a few times. They picked apart Morthragi elbows and told tales of old battles over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthragi as well, but Gwynvia remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Jägermeister received an urgent invitation to the forge, he set off immediately. Thank you. Listen. Oh, I thought that Gwynvia was the name of the place. I forgot. So this is the woman that we rescued from the depths of the forge last time. She's still hanging out after 11 years. I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to first. Everyone else is already there. Hey, Jägermeister, about time. We've been waiting for you, says Moo. He's very, nonplussed. I'd start with the pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthragi have been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Velake, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in the Winding Oak Forest. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Moo is into dairy, confirmed. Well, if we weren't motivated by duty or glory before, now we can add cheese to the to the list. Anyway, there's almost certainly some of the old Mortificers' workshops there. I wouldn't be surprised if Mortificers are still around? No, but their workshops are, and some of the Morthragi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. Good to know, says Jägermeister. So, Carynne's Rebirth sets out again. Right, every day we wait. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Moss Pit Veins. I had a feeling this would happen, says Brian. Everybody looks at the workbench. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Huh. Bye. Excuse me? You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies, this must be strange. Not at all. That is, yes, it is strange. But I have many questions. Well, I don't know, maybe she's saying this, but I have many questions for you. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay, so we have to clear out the Morthragi, They continue to come. We have secured all of this area down here, so it looks like we're heading off to Velake, where we're going to have the opportunity to recruit somebody. So we'll probably just let's all gather there for sure. Gather. Yep, let's go. So it's year 14, and we just passed into fall. It'll be winter coming up pretty soon. The Mossmont Mountains are impassable, so we've got a few different places that we can go from here. Oh, durr. Oh, I would have gone up there. Ugh. Okay, we've already made our first mistake. So be it. So we definitely want to recruit somebody. And if possible, we'd like to leave Moo out of it. So it'll take 2 days to do this. Yeah, unless Moo leaves, which is still 2 days. And then if we leave Brian out of it, it still costs 2 days. Wait, can we just... All right. So for a cost of plus 1 day, let's have Jägermeister do the recruiting. And then what we're going to do is Moo can move really quickly. Let's have Moo scout this area by herself. And then, do we want to split the party? Because neither of these zones are infected just yet. These ones are liable to be pretty soon. So I'll say, let's send Brian down here. We'll have him scout that area by himself. And then we'll send Mothoth up here. Okay, so we've got a brand new recruit. If we randomize... Gosh, we're going to have to figure out who to bring aboard. We can bring on Chappers or Marquardt. That'd be fun. Bookish Goofish Loner. I'm just looking for a personality type. Bookish Poet could be interesting. Cowardly Greedwagon. Oh, Romantic Loner I kind of like. Except I think we have a... we have a bunch of romantic people. Hot-headed Snark would be a lot of fun. I don't think we have one of those. I know that Moo is very snarky, though. I don't want to step on Moo's whole thing. How about Compassionate Loner? I don't think we have one of those. Yeah, so let's recruit. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I wanted to try to pick from Legacy. So if we wanted to do this, available at this time, we have either Mia or Purpose. Oh, no. I was really hoping to do either Papalotko, because we've already got 2 Mystics is the trouble. We have Papalotko or... who was it? It was, Salamander. Those were the 2 people that I was hoping to recruit, because then we'd have additional people. Also, wow. Oh, and you only get to choose 2 abilities. Interesting. All right, yeah, no, let's go with Compassionate Loner. And we're going to recruit. So we are immediately going to customize this person. We will see that in just a second. Jägermeister is watching. Look, there's our new recruit. Jägermeister comes up. Watching for trouble? Got plenty of that already. Just watching. They're very, very astute on this pasture. You ever feel like you were born in the wrong place? You look around at the lives of your friends and they seem happy, and you can't for the life of you understand why. You hold the family shovel, the loom, the cooking pot, but none of them seem to come alive for you. I remember the first time I interfused with a rock. It was like something came alive in both of us. It connected me with something bigger than myself. No matter how many beatings I take, I'll be forever grateful for that. That sounds wonderful. Do you think I could find a place in that world? Let's find out. We can give you a rundown of the basics and see where it goes from there. Okay, so I think probably the very first thing that we want to... It's going to be Warrior Hunter, because we've already got 2 people here. I would love to bring on... Oh, you know who we should do? I know that he's not here, but we should consider bringing on Doc Limitless. Because we raided over to him earlier. I know that he's busy and he probably won't be here, but maybe we can have somebody else sort of like come in and take a look at it. And hello to Markintosh. Haven't you already split the party? Oh, splitting the party is normally a viciously bad idea, but so far it's allowed us to get our map objectives done much more quickly. So, who do we think that Doc Limitless would be? I know that he's a veteran, so warrior seems like the natural fit. I kind of like the idea of going with like a crossbow hunter, though. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, let's make him as a hunter. Okay, so we're going to have to do some customization before we can... Okay. So I think our new ally... Yeah, we got to wait for the new ally to be done. Also, on that note, I sort of want to... Here's something that we didn't do last time. Markwack says, I know that you never asked about it before. I'm not sure that you've seen it, but Tom posted his top 10 of 2021. I did not see that, Markwack. Thank you for letting me know. So, for anybody that's curious, what we're talking about there is Tom Chick over at quarter23.com. That's all, like, spelled out. Quarter, T-O-3, T-H-R-E-E, does... it's a website by a very, very skilled writer named Tom Chick, and he has apparently just done, or recently done, his top 10 of 2021. And Markwack has put in a link for everybody. And you might want to take a look at it, because what I wanted to do is, like, update some of the characters. It's been 11 years, and I would like to see if maybe we can develop a sense of, like, you know, them changing their appearances over time. Nothing too radical, but here we go, customize. So, particularly, I think that Jägermeister would continue to, like, shave his head, but if we wanted to do facial hair, maybe he's grown that out a little bit or changed it in some way. He's a little bit young for that. We'd go with this. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for like a full beard. This I wouldn't say no to. I could see Jägermeister doing something like this. A little, let's go with... He wanted to have like a lot of friends over for dinner. Yeah, let's go with like he's cleaned up a little bit. I have absolutely no idea what his natural hair color would be. He shaves his head in real life. And I think that's all we're gonna do with him. Let's go to Mothoth. What do you think that Mothoth would have changed in 11 years? Maybe he'll change his hairstyle a little bit. Actually, he's here. So he might have some thoughts as well. Oh, maybe he shortened it up a little bit. That's where we started, I think. Last time we kept everybody's hairstyle very... Oh, maybe he grew it out a little bit. Yeah, that's where we started. And this is sort of like a longer version of that. Yeah, let's do this. And then maybe over the years, his hair color, we got like a... Oh, wait, it would be up here. It's a little bit darker. All right, so we'll do that. And then Brian, I think that Brian would definitely be sporting some facial hair now. Let's go to head and face. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's give him some scruff. We'll just start there. And do we think that he changed his hairstyle at all? Kind of liked his original hairstyle, which now I don't remember which one it was. Oh, this looks cool. We can go with this. Or that. Yeah, he shortened it up a little bit. Let's do that. Okay. So I just wanted to make like a few like little minimal changes. You know, it's been 11 years. People want to change the way that they look. Nope. Customize head and face. Let's see. Moves 11 years on now. He ties it back a little bit more. Yeah, let's go with that. Done. All right. Little subtle changes to indicate that it's been a while. Oh, hello to Borlak. Borlak was doing 4-player co-op Division 2. I really underestimated how how much I miss seeing that, Borlak. That was a very, very fun stream that you and Lady B did. I'm afraid I didn't catch the names of the other people that were playing, but I really enjoyed seeing that. It's been a while. Okay, so we are... Yeah, Jägermeister is helping to prepare the recruit. Done. And everybody else is scouting, so we're getting a lot done during this time. Okay, Golden Plains has been revealed. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to bring some friends back to Master's Threshery. Let's get... Who is this? Moo? Yeah, let's bring Moo back. Prepare recruit. Let's add Moo to this task. Yeah, we can see the infection has spread up here. Oh, and it actually affected here as well. It's another nothing day. Here in Mayerwood, a humble but hailed tavern hides just off the choked path. For those who make their livings off the wood, it's civilization, a place for joining voices. But I'm saying it's done. No more music, no more moth watching. Hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out, you lush. Hey, you know we found a black bear in a dead man's house once? That woman said it was quaintly charming. Charmingly quaint. I should have known better than to trust a wool wearer. Now a newcomer's coming into the picture, his dreams full of coin clink, cider, and fame. But apparently it's all the old man still had. Rotten mustard. So it came out of that house, this black and chest-high bear. A chesty bear? Chest-high! No dry place should smell this damp. Telling you, you never saw a sicker creature. Poor thing was pooping as it ran. Oh God, that's a particularly threatening sort of bear. Borlak, yeah, I wasn't very near the keyboard was the trouble. We had some stuff to take care of today, but we're definitely there. And like we were there. One of your people like hit a critical hit for like 6 million damage. I guess that's why they say it. You never eat bad mustard. You're the only one who harps on it, though, Connor. How nice it is these days to see rustics enjoying a fire. Huh? What? Mother's money bought this rest house. I'm in charge here, but feel free to carry on. I'll sort things out soon enough. Did you say you're in charge? If you want to sort something, maybe you can start with your teeth. With my... It's what I was saying. What I was saying, you, Connor, telling you, they sold the... Here, help me drink this so it'll be a secret. Brat. A pampered purchaser comes to survey his new property. Inside is a rocky-mannered man who's used to getting his way. Do we have a vote in chat? They fight like chickens, but as we must suppose is likely, they fall in love, or maybe the drunk messes up. I will say that I believe that we've seen a version of this before where the last vote went to maybe the drunk messes up. So... I'd say let's go with 1 or 2. Do we have a vote in chat? Do people prefer the fight like chickens, or maybe a couple of them fall in love? We'll give it a second to see if anybody has a vote. Otherwise, when in doubt, I do have a trusty coin here. We can always flip it. Marquardt is voting for love. Oh, this coin is gross. This is like a Two-Face coin. One side is heads and the other side is diseased. Yikes. Hello to Ricardio. Let's go with love. That night it rains, thick and cold. Brian, finished taking the temperature of Mayerwood, comes stumbling for a roof. A place to dry himself and swallow soup. Laughter and light pour from the open inn. The door's wide enough even tonight. Another traveler! Fetch him a stool! Another road brought random? Get in here! Isn't it nice when so many people find so much in common? I suppose that's why they call it a common room, huh, Connor? Ha 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 ha! They met this morning. Here's a table. I'll get a drink in your hands. And a bowl, right? I'll make sure the meat's warm for you. Brian has given this wild land a walking through and called it safe. Or safe enough. It's another nothing night to waste before heading home. Wish I could have seen it. Nice seeing good news come into people's lives. Yeah, these two are totally into each other. The rest will do him some good. Oh, we got a legacy point off that. Cool. Alright, now, Brian has the opportunity to, like, fortify this place, and given the fact that there's a couple things here... Now, Brian is not as good at it as Jägermeister would be, so maybe we will send Jägermeister down to assist with this. And... Oh, it's already showing Jägermeister. But Jägermeister's not in chat. Do we have Brian or... I don't know. I'd be open to anybody that has a thought here. Hunter's Blind provides 2 heartwoods and hides, a lumberyard provides 2 heartwoods, and a forest shrine would provide heartwoods and spell threads. If Jägermeister would here, we'd let him vote, because it shows him. However, since he's not, I think that we'll probably want to pick up the spell threads, because we are completely out of those. Yeah, Ricardinho. Oh, Ricardinho was playing some of Need for Speed Underground. I think it was Underground 2. And I keep meaning to ask you, Ricardinho, have you played Need for Speed Payback? I apologize if I've already asked this, but that one was particularly maligned, and I just don't know if EA or whoever the developer was ever wound up fixing it. Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. I did ask you. You said that you hadn't heard of it, I think. I'm very curious what you would think of that one. Let's go with the spell threads option. And we are going to add Jägermeister to that, because Moo can wrap up helping out the new recruit pick up stuff, especially since he's going to be a hunter. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Dismiss. All right, so we want to take on these enemies when we can. Let's just advance the timeline. Okay. Now we're going to get to customize this character who is soon to be Doc Limitless. Let's go with... Let's see, he's not here. And Moo already has Ember Arrows on lock. So we could go with Archery or Thornfang. Once per turn, Doc Limitless is refunded an action point after a melee kill. We have never done a melee hunter. And I like the idea of a, like sort of a special forces, like stealthy, backstabby person. So let's go with Thornfang. All right, and now we get to customize this person. So we're going to go into customize, and we're going to change this to Doc Limitless. And we're going to change some things here. And I'm making some like guesses, but we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna allow all of that stuff. We'll go with that. Hold on, there's a couple things that we need to fix first. I always need to do hair color, hair and hair color. I think this is almost literally his actual hairstyle. Like, if it's not, it's pretty close. But it doesn't quite fit the face, so let's make sure that we find a face that it will fit. Or... Well, that's getting close, I guess. Alright, we'll go with that, because at least it gets close. And now we can go to... here. I'm never good. It's close, I suppose. Now we'll go to face. And let's see if we can find sort of a Doc Limitless face. This is okay, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very worried dude ever. Go with this. Alright. All right, it's close enough, I suppose. And now size. You never know how tall somebody is when primarily what you're seeing is them like sitting and streaming, basically. And Ricardo says not, and was asking, is Need for Speed Payback good? I've heard not good things at all about it. And then hairstyle, but then again, that may have been patched out at some point. I mean, that's the thing about games. Yeah, I think we're gonna go like that. All right, name and details. We got all this stuff in. Oh, and let's, when we're fairly comfortable with everything, we will export. Right, colors. So he is a hunter, but hunters, like having hunters be green. Oops. Let's go with something vibrant so that we can see the differences. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. And then if we go here, I might darken that color, like a little bit more muted. I kind of like that. And then for the primary color, we can... the trouble is that his main tunic is always green, so, like, the blue doesn't look real good on that. Get it down there. We can always adjust the colors a little bit later, but that's pretty good. All right, so I think we're going to make any changes here. We've got abilities. Oh, look, he already gets the Silk Step with Thornfang. That's not a guarantee, because I don't think that Moo could Silk Step at first. All right, we got everything here. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Done. All right, now... Yeah, we've got a few things that we want to do. Let's... Moo and Doc Limitless. And who's up here already? Mothoth? They can probably take what's happening up here, I'd say. Let's give it a shot. Moo, Doc Limitless, and Mothoth. Oh. He is brand new, though. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go. Oh, Ricardo was saying that he might play Need for Speed Heat in the future. Okay. The sun's fallen and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Doc Limitless, is that you? You able to see? I don't want to step in bear doings. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen, the twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Now I'm worried. Mothoth? I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms. This isn't how I don't know, it's fine. And then something vast moves beside them, slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. My heart sounds like dog feet. Look, there it is. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Oh, so I don't know if Moo is still here. Oh, Moo is still here. Moo, what do you like? Let's find Mothoth. Maybe he saw it too. Maybe he saw it better. Or, since Doc's not here, you can choose this one instead. I'd rather us go take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark. Now, Moo did put in like an @ symbol, which might be a vote for number 2. Especially if shift was held down, but we'll give her a second. Do you like number 2, Moo? Mothoth is going, spoon! Moo is saying, let's go look. All right, got it. Come on, we won't go far. Within shouting range. Lead on, then. Hope you don't mind if I stay ready. The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise. Crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Approximating where the giant had passed, they search. There are no footprints. Or are there? Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Doc runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the strong limb of his bow. Careful! Scratch, scratch. He plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips his grasp, but then floats, settling in the air. Rustle, rustle, rustle. I think there's some bone dogs in the prowl. I don't know what a bone dog is. Snatching the seed, Doc secures it in his pocket. This is shouting distance, right? It's certainly worth a try. Martha! Martha finds them. There he is. But so do their enemies. Uh-oh. Yeah, Mark, I suspect that was a reference to the tick. Oh, and also Moo says that the @ symbol might have been the cat walking on the keyboard. Okay, so we are disordered. All heroes, walling provides no armor this combat. Okay, not off to a great start. But we've got lots of stealth on our side and fire. So let's bring Moo over here. And then she can silk step back here. Okay? Now, Doc can also silk step, and we would like him to mostly focus on doing, like, close-range backstabby attacks if we can. So let's bring him over here, and then we're going to silk step over here, so now he is also hidden. We have every reason to believe these guys are going to come in for Mothoth, so let's give him a nice surprise. Also, he does have the throw axe, so let's not forget about that. Let's... Only one guy up here. Yeah, let's interfuse with this rock. Throw a discus at somebody. And then maybe for good measure, we'll also interfuse with this stone table, so he'll have some more discus throwing options. Is there anything else we want to do? Probably bring him up here. He can take cover behind that stone wall. So I'm noticing that these guys get extra armor when they sort of like stand next to one another. I'm not feeling super comfortable with this. So, the next thing that we probably want to do is Moo can get a really good shot. Moo cannot. Hold on a second. Moo can get a really good shot on this Watchman. 76% chance. It'll shred one armor and do a boatload of damage. And also open him up for a sneak attack, I think, by Doc Limitless. So, let's do that. This is a lot of guys, though. Gosh, do I want to just kill this guy outright? Oh, boy. Okay, maybe we want to take Mothoth out for a spin once. So, he can shred some armor. Twice per mission as a swift action. Now, that guy's on the other side of cover, so that's not great. This guy you can hit pretty well. So, let's do that. Thwack. Alright, and now, maybe discus from this guy to this guy. He's only likely to hit the first target. Hold on a second. What if we did discus from here to this guy? All right, now he's got much better percentages down here. So before we make any decisions, let's grab Moo, And we're going to have Moo strip off... Yeah, what we're actually going to have Moo do is maybe move over here. This does provide cover? No cover. All right, we're going to have Moo... Oh, right. She can also wind walk to guide her to a distant tile. How distant, though? I'm not sure we want to go super distant. Let's move her over here. And then we're going to have Moo shoot this guy. All right. That takes off some of his armor. And now, Doc Limitless, if we know what we're doing... Oh, does he not get a backstab bonus here? Well, whatever. Swap weapon. And now stab him. What? Strike. Hit him with your thing. Why can't he do that? His skinning knife. Yeah, as in the guy that's right here. What have I done? What? Is there some weird rule that he's not allowed to, like... This is melee range, no? Wow, I might use an undo... Oh, I can't use an undo. For the first time ever. Because I don't know why he can't stab this guy. Nor am I capable of finding out, apparently. That's very weird. And there doesn't seem to be anything I can do to fix it. I really hate to use undos, but that doesn't feel super fair. Yeah, the whole thing was to have him come around the corner here and then stab Watchman to death. You know, take him right off the field. So, I'll tell you what. Let's not despair. Let's bring Mothoth over here. And then we're going to throw a discus, you know, from here to here. Okay, this will still kill Watchman. I'm just frustrated that Doc didn't get to do his turn. Good dodge. Not too bad. Okay, Moo is completely surrounded. So, just out of curious, like... Doc, you are allowed to stab once in a while, right? All right, let's do a discus from here to... Yeah, 69% chance to hit here. Okay, our percentages overall are somewhat better if we attack this person, including a relatively high chance to kill this guy outright. Fudge. Well, this might be a good idea to use Wind Walk, which is a free action for Moo. Oh, wow, she really can go wherever she wants. So they don't know that Doc is here, which means that if she ghosts, they're going to come after Mothoth. I would rather not move her too far away from the fire. So, yeah, let's have her... Well, then again, why wind walk if we're only going to walk over there? Because so we want to get her ghosted again. So we're going to have her come down here. And then our options are kill this guy, do some damage to one of these guys, and my concern is that next round they're going to come down here and kill Moo. So that's why we're going to do Silk Step. So now we know that they're going to come after Mothoth, or at least we have every reason to believe that they will. I'd love to do something cool with Doc Limitless. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's at least give them something else to think about. Boy, just when you think that maybe you should have gone to a higher difficulty level, you have a fight like this where victory is absolutely not assured. Okay. So, Moo can... Oh, look at this. I think that she gets... Why do we have an 81% chance on the guy behind him, but not... I think it's just that he loses Bone Link. Yeah, or we could move up a bit. Yeah. Okay. Mothoth. God damn it, I don't want anybody to die. You could throw another axe, because this is a free action for Mothoth, or free-ish. 79% chance to shred that guy's armor off. Trouble is, that doesn't really take him off the board. Otherwise, I kind of feel like we need to get him back in a way. Oh, I really don't like these options. Yeah, let's move him further back, and then we're gonna grab a discus from this, from these rocks, and... Okay, let's kill this Spectic, and hopefully hit one of his buddies as well. These guys, their ability to block attacks is ruining me. Moo is saying, kill, always remember when we showed mercy to those other folks and it didn't go well. Oh, I'm all about killing these guys. I just, I am weirdly stressed about this because we keep doing attacks that don't land, and that is scary to me. Doc has no armor. We need to take at least one of these guys off. And we cannot do enough damage to hurt some of these fellows. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Doc back here and shoot this guy. So at least one guy is dead. Now, we still have Moo. If we're going to hit anybody, I don't want to hit the Weldling. Moo cannot take more hits, is the trouble. Yeah, let's bring Moo as far back as is feasible that she can still take a shot. And then we've got an 81% chance to kill this guy, 71% chance to kill that guy, and a 76% chance to just kind of irritate this guy. All right. Let's kill the guy with a ton of armor that's also more likely to be close enough to hit either Moth or Moo. I really don't like the amount of damage that's coming in. So, let's bring Mothoth closer. His axes did some good work for us, I'll say that. Let's interfuse with this fire here, and then let's throw that fire at this guy. It's only a 68% chance. Okay, we got an 84% chance to ruin this dude. Let's do that instead. So, there we go. Awesome. Now, Doc Limitless, if we bring you here, I really want to make sure that we can do a stab if we do this time. We'll swap weapon. Okay, so interestingly, if he's diagonal, this appears to be the problem. We cannot attack from a diagonal with his blade. I don't know why not. Maybe it's just a super short-range weapon. But we can come here and attack. The only thing that does, though, is that it sets him up for a sneak attack. I'm suddenly regretting that Mothoth is so close. Alright, well, let's do it. Back attack. Now, Moo can come over here and shoot her bow. 100% chance. Oh, shoot. So, here's the problem. If this thing decides to attack Moo, she's dead. So I don't think that we have a realistic option except to hide her. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I think everybody gets to live today. All right. Once again, Doc, why don't you come around back? Stab. And the stab is actually to set up the back strike that Moo gets to do now, which has a 100% chance to hit. Mothod is saying, I've faced death before! Yes, and that's the trouble. I don't want it to happen twice. Like, for the record, I'm relatively sure that if you hit, it might be within a particular act. I don't know if it's the campaign. But yeah, to confirm what Moo said, it is always death now. For these guys, show no mercy is the watchword for these guys. All right, so the Elkhorn Talisman will give +5 ranged and melee accuracy. I did go with to Doc Limitless, because again, much like Moo before him, gets the benefit from both sides of that. So let's do that. Everyone still here? I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Doc and Moo recount what they saw, a colossus striding silently through the silver fog. Mothoth never saw more than the great banks of mist separating them. They make a further search for signs of the giants passing, but are forced to camp, precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. You're an enigma, little seed. Doc plants it on a sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Alright, so this guy, cool. They weren't strong enough before, now they're going to be able to do +1 damage. Yes, that was a tight victory. I'm relieved for it. So, yeah, let's have these guys all... Okay, wait. Go back. Back. Cancel? Okay. Mothoth. Yeah, let's have Moo come back here to heal, because she really took a beating there. Then again, she could help with it. She will heal on the road. Screw it. Moo, you're coming back here to heal. Whoops. Moo, you come back here. Now, Mothoth can actually secure faster than anybody else, so we're going to leave that. And Doc Limitless didn't take that much damage, so I think that we're good for now. Now, while Moo is doing this, do we want to, like, upgrade? She now has double healing. We can see that up here. Do we want her to do any crafting or anything? Let's see. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't mind a better armor set for her. Except it's way too expensive. Yeah, it's way too expensive. She's got really good, like good defensive armor. Alright, how about... Nope, we can't do a better bow yet. She does have her hammer. And then if we wanted her to have an offhand, the throwing net. But the trouble is, both of her other weapons are... has no one-handed weapons. Yeah, so she can't ever use a net. Alright, I don't think we get to do any crafting. Although, I mean, I guess she could... No, these guys would shortly have to come back. Alright, we're just going to let her heal for a bit. Oh, I never told them to do this. Oops, that was a mistake. Okay, investigate everything for sure, though. Nope, Moo, you're gonna heal, and done. Now, we wasted a few days there. That's my bad. Okay, we dedicated the forest shrine, so now we're gonna get some spell threads. Let's bring these guys back here. Moo is still healing. Yeah, now she's looking real good now. So, I'll tell you what, let's bring these guys back to patrol this area. Patrol. That's going to get rid of the infestation, and then they'll be able to do the attack. Oh, spur of the moment. Brian and Moo make an absurd bet. Is Brian here? I know that Moo is, so this might be your decision. Opportunity. There's a whole table of cheeses. Something's wrong with the festival. Moo is not sure what would be wrong with having lots of cheese. I don't know. I usually like this kind of thing. Just not feeling it tonight. Sorry, love. We could leave, you know? But, I'm not trying to spoil it. Sorry. Don't worry about me. A dice game might be good, right? Later. Still enjoying, apparently, the half rainbows. That was downright uncanny. It was lucky. Honestly, though, do you have a secret? I've never seen someone roll that well. I actually heard a story once about somebody who was cheating at Dungeons & Dragons by, like, they would put the dice flat on their palm. It was like a big metal set of dice. They would put it down flat on their palm and then just, like, turn their hand over so it wouldn't roll at all. It would just, like, fall straight down. What? Why would you allow that? And also, why would you cheat at something like that? It's very odd. Anyway, Brian, do you have a secret dice rolling thing? No secret. I get on these streaks sometimes. Card, dice, coins. But now you mention it, I've always wondered what would happen if I were to just pick a direction. A direction? Just pick a direction and go. If I'm on a really hot streak, well, I bet we'd find a magic item somewhere. A magic item? Seriously? All right, Moo, your choice. I'll take that bet. Loser owes the winner a special favor. Or, oh, but we can't leave now. I have to spend my winnings. And I will note that number 1 is the Moo option. Moo's saying, am I cheaping out? Well, like 5 legacy points is a lot when we only have 8 on the board. We're going to give Moo a chance to choose what she likes here. Oh. I'll also note that in about 2 hours, we're going to like raid out at that time, because that will be time to go to the Kyber Shards watch party over on Mia's Discord. I was going to take a look at chat to see if I missed anything. Oh, Mothoth is saying that they probably attacked because of all the names that he called them. Just scroll up here. All right. So Moo is saying to Groomfy to tell me that she's worth it. Oh, I'm 100% sure that you are, but so is everybody else. So what we'll do is let's do the special bet. I like that one. Loser owes the winner a favor. All right. Yeah. So Brian and Moo are locked in. And wait a second, what was Doc Limitless up to? Was he going with them? No, he's busy with something else. You guys should go with Jägermeister. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the 3 of them will go, and Doc Limitless is going to stay with what he was doing. Which is apparently the dead opposite direction. So the Gorgons have gotten more advanced. The Morthragi are getting extra health. I don't want to spend legacy points to cancel this, but 25% more health. Yeah, let's do it, because the Morthragi are much more dangerous than the Gorgons were, I feel. Okay, so they have secured the site, and delving through the mysteries of Guthoth Beacon have proven rewarding, and so we got hides, ingots, and spell threads, and an Elkhorn scarf, which again is plus accuracy. That is really good, and somehow doesn't interfere with the other sort of like plus accuracy things that Moo and Doc Limitless have had. Again, since it does both melee and range, it's uniquely well suited for hunters. Well, let's take a look. So Moo would go from 109 to 114, as would Doc Limitless. Mothoth would get up to 105, 119 for Brian, and 110. So Mothoth would actually benefit pretty well. And I think that this does affect like his interfusion attacks. So let's do with Mothoth, because he has the lowest right now, and by God, if they're gonna block a third of what we hit them with, we need to at least make sure that we don't miss. Plus, he's got that axe. I don't want to forget about that. Yeah, Elkhorn scarf. You got it. Moo says, I've told him your game is more important and to leave me alone, so all is good now. Okay, cool. All right, we are... Okay, so these guys finished what they were doing. I don't know that we need to secure this area. Yeah, prepare defenses. I'd love to patrol this area, but since we only have 2 heroes, they're more liable to get attacked as they are up here. Oh, I don't want them to sit and do nothing for a while either, though. I'll tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, who is it here? Jägermeister? Yeah, we're gonna have Jägermeister turn around. We're gonna patrol with Jägermeister. Yeah, that way they won't get, what's it called? Ambushed. And Brian and Moo can have their separate trip. Wait, he's not... He has to be there? Okay. I would have liked to have known that. I didn't realize that, like, the third person was required. Unless I could have taken him off. You know what? It is what it is. So Brian and Moo have arrived. Yeah, Martha says shiny new loots. Yes. Anything that lets you hit. I see the edges of the forest. So this forest has an edge. That's nice. Looking around. I enjoy the time together, don't you? It's been a nice week or two. Especially the couple of weeks that they spent just standing there because Jägermeister wasn't there. But, and it was a joke in the first place, wasn't it? Keep walking till we find a what? A magic item? What even is that? We'll have plenty of time to go on plenty more journeys. For now, though, it's time to go back to our lives. Alright, but first we can at least check out that... Can we at least check out that castle first? Look over there. Where there's presumably a magic item. Brian is reading the subtext over here. He's very enthused. Follow me, Moo! Okay, so the place seems abandoned. I say we go in the front way, or I'm thinking we climb in a window or something. My bones are on edge. Moo, do you have a preference here? We'll give her a second to see what she likes. It's a shame Brian's not here, because I'd love to get his input on this as well. Yeah, let's try to split up the upgrade items so that, you know, you don't want to put all your upgrades into one person because A, that person might get wounded and not be available there. There might be other fights that need to happen. And also you just want everybody to feel like they can hit what they're aiming at. So Moo is saying, I'm thinking we climb in a window or something. My bones are on edge. They climb through a crumbling window. You certainly like to make things hard. What? Did you have to say it like that? Heyo! Honestly, I'd like to patch the place up. Someone could use it. I didn't realize you were a mason, love. That's a pretty big gap. You can see through it to the lower level. Anyway, I think someone is using it, I assume. Huh? Little trove collected from who knows where. Does it look magical? Not even a tiny bit. Tell you what, though. It does look guarded. Ah, nuts! Mission it is. Okay, so all heroes get +1 armor and warding. And there's a butler. A butler who has a lot of hit points. Like, a lot of hit points. So... there's no fire anywhere on the map that we can see. That's bad. We'll probably... Oh, there is a lamp. We could do a flare with that, with Jägermeister, I think. I'm looking for anything that might be able to shred off some of that. Oh, well, that's warding, not armor, is it? So in that case, it's really just hit him with as much damage as we possibly can. Just looking to see what the options are. Oh, hold on, Shackle. That pin an enemy for 2 turns. Does he have any ranged attacks? Tend the coals. Once per turn as a free action. Consumes up to 3 nearby fires. Wow. Hold on, I'm glad that there aren't any fires then. Creating a damaging region around itself that increases in its range for each fire consumed. Once per turn as a free action. Consumes up to 4 nearby debris. Uh-oh. Okay, we don't want to spread debris then. What does it do? Gaining 2 temp health for each, can hold up to 8 temp health. Bone Stitch gives 4 of its temp health to a nearby ally. Well, I don't think it has any allies. So we want to make sure not to spread damage if we can. Sorry, debris. All right, what's its movement? Do we know that? We do. All right, so let's bring Jägermeister up here. Okay, we can also summon a tree that will pin it, I hope. Tree! Alright, magical tree. We did it. Alright, so Moo, we want to make sure that there's no fires around if we can avoid it. That's all bad news. So this thing is pinned down for 2 turns, and as far as we saw, it doesn't have any ranged attacks. If we can attack it from 2 different angles, that's best. So let's bring Brian all the way up here, and he's going to take cover behind the tree. And then Moo can come... I'll tell you what, let's just have her come up over here for now and just take a regular shot. Okay, now here's where we want to attack from different angles. Let's have Moo... I don't want her to be too close. Yeah, let's have her stay way to the hell back here. We'll take a shot there. And now hopefully Brian can come up behind him, get that backstab bonus. Cool. And now Jägermeister, if you could finish him off, that'd be just swell. Let's interfuse with the workbench. And then Splinter Blast him. Or Barrage him. What's better? That's good enough. Okay. Super glad Jägermeister was there, because who knows how that might have gone if we couldn't have just pinned him in place so he couldn't move. Yeah, as Moo says, fire was better for him than it was for them. Moo stopped to throw all the sticks out the window. And hello to Club! Club, I hope you had a nice weekend. Let's not rouse more of them. Well, Big Bone Claws tweezed his last soul, I'd say. Club, I'll also say I would love to have a club character in this, if not in this adventure, then at some point. We can grab some of these materials. Right, that's what I mean. Then come back the way we then back the way we came. A short while later, they've exited the castle. So, looks like I won the bet. Seems you did. What do I owe you now? Actually, I remember. It's okay, love. Oh, don't worry. Some bets you kind of hope to lose. Hey, hey. On the journey back, the weather turns. There's a tea house not far. They don't make it in time and are soaked in the storm. But the tea house is dry. The fragrant teas... Oh, the tea house is dry. The fragrant teas and later the mugs of mulled whiskey are hot. Here's one more for you, Brian. One more round for you. Thinking about something? Just rain. Slosh. Season to season, rain to rain, festival to festival. We do these things over and over, but the meanings change. A rain on ripe crops or rain on hungry seeds. The first day of rain or the 6th. This evening with you, think back to our journey's beginning. Fortune is the spur of the moment that strikes restless hearts and sparks an adventure. Luck is the people you share it with. It's lovely, Brian. Those words are nice. I'm keeping tonight. I'll hold on to it forever. Yeah, me too. Hey, so they got some ingots and fabrics. And Brian got to level up. So, Brian. Oh, and he gets an extra 10 years onto his retirement age. Club says work weekend, but got some time together with friends. You can make a club character whenever you feel like. It's like ideally, and there's no actual commitment, but ideally we love it if you're like available to make decisions. Brian is not here today. If we want, we can deal with Blood Range Heroism. I like Heroism. Gains +1 action point, and attack costs only cost 1 action point this turn. This is something that you activate. Shield Cheer. Oh, wait. I think Shield Cheer wins, because once every other turn is a swift action, Brian shreds 2 of a foe's armor with his weapon. That's actually super good against these guys that are made entirely on metal. Yeah, I think Shield Cheer wins the day. Okay. These guys are or are not doing a patrol. Okay, we have to have at least 3 to take them out. Oi. Oh, this really messed everything up. Okay, that's fine, though. Moo, come here and help with the patrol. Hold on. Back. Do this. Moo, help with the patrol. And then Brian and Jägermeister, do we want to scout here? I'm not sure that I do. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just... Why don't we all just patrol? Done. Morthagi in great numbers move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes in hallowed places. So they're gonna be on an attack. Oh, and they're coming here right now. We cannot fortify Kasalika Shrine, but we could fortify here. Okay. New plan. Wait, we can't fortify here. Oh, yes, we can. And yes, we can here. Okay, I take it back. So these guys are going to arrive when exactly? 52 days. Can we prepare defenses? When we can start doing this... Okay, yeah, in 30 days, they can get up to tier 1 defenses. So we're going to have Brian and Jägermeister do that. Moo has to go help with the patrol, is the trouble. Oh, is that stupid, though? I'm worried that that is unwise. Let's do it. Oh, they might get up to level 2 defenses. They did. Okay, pillaging Morthagi have arrived at Kasalika Shrine. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Oh, I'm not feeling super great about this. But we're gonna do it. Let's go. The Morthagi have come. Their advance is methodical and oppressive. Stone explodes into splinters when they wish it gone. Their raking limbs shine unmarred. How should the defenders respond? Lack of options can be a good thing. Alright, so we don't have either Jägermeister or Brian here. Charge into battle and take the fight to them. Use our knowledge of the land and harry their approach, or stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. Do we have a vote in chat? As Carolina says, Carolina's quoting, "I'm worried it's unwise. Let's do it." Hey, in Wildermyth, fortune favors the impetuous. Club is saying I'd go for the safe route. Which one is the safe route? Stay hidden? I was gonna have a drink here. So Club is voting for number 3. Do we have any additional votes? Mothoth is voting for number 2. And Moo is saying cunning, which is... Again, I kind of think that's the... Oh, the number 3. Okay, so we do have 2 votes for number 3. All right, I don't see a lot of extra votes coming in. Let's go ahead and do number 3. That has the most votes so far. Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemies. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. Okay, so everybody getting stealth and flanking attacks this combat deal +1 damage. That feels like a lot of guys. Okay, so everybody's hidden. I almost think that what we'd want to do is just chill out and let them come to us. So Spectics only have... Okay, this guy can shoot. And we have some friends with us, like West Rosenslay and Royoma Rosenslay. Oh, we've got some sisters. Yeah, siblings. Oh no, this probably looks like a mother, maybe an aunt, and then we've got some siblings, I assume. Could be husband and wife. Oh, yeah, so it looks like maybe a couple parents, and then their kids. So we're here to save the Rosenslays, it turns out. So here's something that I don't know. If you interfuse with an object, do you lose stealth? I'd love to have the answer to that. Oh, and we can also shoot some arrows, but we'd like to wait for it until we have like more guys all together. I'm honestly thinking just end the turn. Like, we'll just wait to see what they do. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what... Oh, they were searching. That's what that little thing was. Okay. Now, this might seem terrifying because there's more guys, but now we have a whole clump of guys that we can do a volley of arrows to. So, let's do that right here. And somehow it, like, does different percentages depending on exactly what square you're targeting. So, where was the 60% one? That's pretty close. That's pretty close, right there. Hit it. Archers! Do it. Do the attack. Done? Okay, so that bypassed their armor. It cost Jägermeister his stealth, which I didn't realize that was going to do it, but that's fine. And now, what we could do is do a... Oh, wait, he can't... I don't know why he can't throw a tree on the other side of the field here. But we could also grab that tree. Savage is an area. Yeah, I do like the sounds of that. Let's do that. And then we're going to do a Splinter Blast all over these guys. Take out a lot of their armor. Oh, and hello to Blind Mo, who had, and Cara Luna had also voted for 3. Okay. Not a bad turn for Jägermeister, I gotta say. I do see this guy down here. I'm very concerned about the Watchman, because it has both a crossbow and a slam, and gains armor and blocking from being near allies. Yeah, well... Here's Brian. So Brian doesn't have any melee attacks. Brian could come down here and... Well, then again, if we're going to do a back attack, let's bring Redden down. Yeah. Why don't you come right back around here and just give him a little poke with your sword. Okay? That was blocked, but I think it's going to open up a flanking attack for Brian. Yep, it sure does. Oh, Andy Wolf called everybody, which I have to say I've sort of forgotten what all that does. Can we check? I know he's out of actions, but can I just check what Wolf Call does? Because I think we upgraded it once. No, not that. But +2 speed for this and the following turn, which means that we have a lot more movement options than we did before. So, West has... Okay. West cannot quite get around to the back of this Weldling. ...64% chance. Or we could continue to shoot this guy. Yeah, we got a 100% chance to hit this guy. I like that way better. Okay, now, Alex wrecked? Yeah, Alex wreck. You've got a 68% chance to hit this guy, and if you do at 66%, you'll kill him. Can I up those odds by getting closer? Because I kind of feel like we can. Nope, not really. So, or do I take a 100% chance to kill the Watchman? Let's do that. It's a safer play. All right. This was I think our decision to, like, hold our first turn was a wise one. Oh, shit, I forgot that these guys puke fire. I would love it if this guy was not around to do that. Do we have anybody else with a ranged attack? We do not. Well, then at least let's spread out, right? Oh, wait, she has one. She has a ranged attack. And from this angle, she gets a flanking bonus. Okay, that was a super good turn for us. Now, West, you're the last person. Do we want to go up and just, like, take a strike? I think we do, because it's going to go past this guy's armor. If she hits, which she does. Oh, and she's stunted, too! I'm not sure there's ever been a single better turn of Wildermyth. So, somebody else is on the field. We don't know who, and now no one is in stealth. So the next thing we have to do is scout out what's going on. So let's have her come up and around here. All right, nobody up here. And then we'll probably have Brian lead the way coming down around here. Nothing so far. And I don't see a need to push in. Like, we're not under a time limit, right? So we're just going to Guardian here. We are going to send him with some assistance. Let's bring Alex Rec down here. And then maybe Redkin. Yeah, you know what? She can pull back if we want. We're going to send our little party out this way. And I don't know. Let's just bring everybody up as far as we can. Actually, we're going to split up a little bit. Just try to get good fire on everybody. All right, end turn. Yes. Okay, we got another person coming in. More coming. All right, now I take it back. Everybody that's going to be on the field is on the field. So, Jägermeister. We could do another volley of arrows, but I feel like we can take the Weldling without that. So, let's do an interfusion with... What does this give us? Wild Grasp? And it pins enemies. And what could we do here? I'm not sure if this can get through the barricade, though. If we do the barricade, then we can do a Splinter Blast on it. Yeah, let's do that instead. And what we're also going to do is, like, split up a little bit. Yeah, let's bring him back here. And then we're going to interfuse with this... We'll grab the barricade. And just Splinter Blast right all over this guy if you could. Alright, now you can do a shoot. Or do we want to move you around for a flanking attack? We cannot get... Oh, and she doesn't have a change of weaponry. Alright, so... Yeah, I'd love to get a flanking attack, but we can't quite move far enough. So let's pull back. We want to make sure that if this thing pukes fire on us, that we're not all standing in a big clump if we can possibly avoid it. Awesome! Okay. Let's bring Redlin in first. Redlin, I absolutely love you, but if somebody's got to go... Okay, this is as far as we know the last enemy on the field, so let's use our last group of fires. Alright, and now Brian can come up. And we'll do a Guardian. And then Alecrek can come up and maybe end the fight for us. Nope. Alright, and then... Where's this guy? Yeah, you just wait there. And you're way out of position, but we'll bring you down as far as we can. I will never like the fact that we gave Brian that anti-magic lantern has done so well for us. Brian, shield cheer. I got rid of his armor, and now hit him with your big axe. All right, good call by chat to do the stealth option. That absolutely rocked them. Now, we have to choose something for Jägermeister, and he is not here. Actually, Club, are you still near your system? Because if so, we'll have you make this choice. So, Jägermeister's options are Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, Jägermeister's physical attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a physical attack is used. We go with Indignance. I will say that he doesn't do a lot of physical attacks yet, but that's yet. We can always afford to hit something with that staff. Jägermeister's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. Wow! People who walk up to him and just get damaged. Wind Walk, once per combat as a swift action. Jägermeister can call on Wind Spears to guide him to a distant tile, or an upgrade to Arches, which is his tree ability that has actually proven useful on a couple of occasions. Arches is changed from a turn-ending action to a single action. I will open it up to chat. Does anybody have like a strong vote? Otherwise, I gotta say that for Indignance, I do like the idea of anybody like walking up to him just taking damage, except that if somebody's approaching him, a single point of damage probably isn't worthwhile. Vigor Flow is really interesting to me. That's sort of the way that we were building out Doc Limitless as being sort of a spell sword. With him, it was with every object that he interfused with, he took less damage. If you could combine that with this, you could make a hell of a spell sword. Like a melee magic user that gets more powerful with the more things that they can interfuse with. That would be super neat. The other thing is that for Jägermeister, being able to do the Wind Walk, I think would be very interesting. Moo can already do that, and we already saw that like used to good effect on one of her turns. Hey, Grumpy. I will also say, now that I think about it, the upgrade to Arches would allow one thing to happen, which is Jägermeister to summon the tree to pin any adjacent enemies. Moo says that Littlest Bug is voting for Indignance. Let's do it. And now Brian is a Bronzehorn warrior. Tinker, Raider, Blood Rage, or Hardiness. Increase from 30% health to 50% health. Also adds +5 recovery rate and +5 retirement age. That's interesting. We do know that Tinker did really well for Mia, but we're sort of building Brian more as a barbarian type, aren't we? So, sort of like the extra armor and warding, I sort of like Raider a little bit more. As a swift action, Brian can start a fire on an empty tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing 2 damage to all foes adjacent to the scenery. That dovetails so well with Moo's desire to use fire on her attacks. I think we're going to go with Raider. Yeah, let's do Raider. Oh, and Moo also said Little Bug and I both choose Raider. Yeah, that's a super cool, blending of your guys' abilities. Okay, so Watchman gets extra health. And we are doing the patrol, yes. So that was the defense, and that's cool. Could we do... Yeah, so we could scout up here with the two of them. I feel like they're going to be okay. Let's scout. Okay, cleared of infestation. Now, let's do the attack here. We've been trying to clear this tile for a really long time. 2 hunters and a mystic. Let's do it. Okay, that looks nice. Birds hanging out on the river. herons, sort of. Slosh. Splush. Oh, are these like giant legs walking by? An old pine wood crowns the high mesa amidst Galdelder fields. Plains, rather. Fields was how I read that word. Great sequoias shoulder up to towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mob their knees. It's the same thing we saw before. I'm sure of it. I think there's Doc Limitless back there. Tracking it blindly. Think it'll lead us to Godlands? I believe that is Mothoth. They spotted it that morning. The apparition is familiar to Doc, and the others through his stories of that night. Oh, they're still on the trail of the giant thing. That's cool. Just hope nothing comes out of his back end. Would be enormous. Heard the locals call him Lord Evergreen. They move into the flowing fog. Forward quietly, you two. The earth holds its breath. Dampness heavies their eyelids, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on trunks, roots, and stones. They stumble and feel a path over rocks and wrecks, chasing the giant through its noise-barren world. Mist will be completely opaque in a second. Oh, I think it's stopped. It has stopped. Yeah, they're on the trail of like the big giant thing that they saw. That's cool. Think he's aware of us? Now it turns about, somehow finding space. High and mostly hidden in haze, its face must hang above them. With bending bark sounds, creaky hips, folding legs, it gently lowers itself, fitting its bulk to a tract of treeless ground. A little bit of Jurassic Park just staring you down. Well. They're caught in its eyeless gaze, and a silence that grows and twists grotesquely long. It could crush them. The fact is as certain as the soil. Stomachs harden, innards clench, muscles coil. Oh, you guys, what do you like? Moo is the only one that's here, but I will, we can open this up to chat. Grumpy is also saying that fire cleanses all. Attempt to communicate, snatch a twig from its mane, and then Doc gives away his heart. Those are our three options. Yeah, I'd say that Moo is the one that's there, so we will probably leave it up to her, but if chat votes, and chat is like overwhelmingly in a different option. Oh wait, Mothoth is here too. Yeah, so Mothoth wants to do 1. Moo says 3 is tempting. We got a second vote for 1. All right, we got 2 of the 3 people that are physically here voting for 1. Attempt to communicate. Moo feels the danger and hopes to talk them past it. My breath is short in this fog, suddenly. Well, listen. I'm smiling at you. I can't help but be a bit overawed and giddy and sorry that we've chased you down. Please carry on, and we'll go. Promise, we won't come back. The giant's massive head holds impossibly still. Then, its creaking limbs loft it up once more into the sky. It sets out again on its interminable, invisible track. Not all things care for our interference. All we got was a long mute stare. Anyway, we're bound to Moo's word. Let's go. They find their way easily into the unfogged woods. Forest life wakes around them. Crows make casual comments. The roots, still slippery and damp, sometimes send their feet askance. Thanks, Moo. You spoke better than I would have. Yeah, look, she looks kind of melancholy. Still got Draven in the area. Right? Yep. And now on with the fight. I just put my drink up here. So, Stormthroat, Stumps, Darts, and other darts. Interesting that we've got 2 separate darts. This guy got himself a helmet. Okay, Stump 1 got +1 armor and damage. I'm not sure we've ever fought Draven before. I don't remember them. Oh, hold on. There's a Leaf Spirit. Oh, could we get a magical weapon for Mothoth? That'd be cool. Oh, want to get it. I want to get it. Okay. All right. We can do this. Move here. Is there any advantage to doing a wind walk there? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go here. And then she's going to shoot this guy to take off some of that armor. Also, light him on fire. And then Mothoth, as a swift action, can throw one of his axes and hopefully kill him. I'm so glad we gave Mothoth those axes. We got a set of hurl axes last time, and I don't think ever got to use them. And now Doc Limitless, if you can take this guy down... Yeah, so he's got like a bow on him, doesn't he? Okay, yeah. Let's have him... Yeah, just come up and stab him. Hit him with your knife. Damn it! Okay, that's fine, though. And now Mothoth. Let's get Mothoth like a magical thing off this leaf spirit. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. A leaf spirit? Are you alright, little one? Yeah, let's get a tier 1 leaf wand. It'll replace your spoon. I hope you're okay with that. There he is. Done. The Lithomantic Autumn Perch. So, I mean, we're definitely going to replace his spoon. Yeah, so double the damage and an extra point of spell damage, which is a good increase for him as well. Hit it. That is hard to say, though. Lithomantic Autumn Perch, Oaken Rod of Ugin, Worm Coiler, Green Beach. Oh, I like Green Beach Fletch. That's a cool name. Let's go with that. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, Moo. Yeah. Let's bring Moo up here. And then she's gonna go shoot. Okay, now that guy sounded an alarm, and we don't know where the enemy's gonna come from, but fortunately, Doc Limitless still has his ability to Silk Step. I really want him to get like a backstabby, like, rogue kill. Yeah, RIP to the spoon, unfortunately. Carolyn's like, no, not the spoon! Everyone is very sad about the lost spoon. Moth says, I've eaten all I can with that spoon. Yeah, let's just have Moth hang out back here. As a free action, we can interfuse with something. Let's get this guy here, the barrels, because then we've got a pretty good amount of splinter blasting that we can do. Okay, the fire is spreading, but fortunately not onto Mothoth. So... do we get to... I can never remember if you get to keep stealth if you open the door while stealth. We do. Okay. No, but this is cool, though. Because... wait, did the lantern go out? Hold on. Okay, I don't know why she doesn't get fire there. But here's what we're going to do. Doc Limitless, I want you to come in here and backstab this dart. Okay. Wait, plus cowering? What does that mean? Hold on. Cowering. Plus 30 block and 1 dodge. Yuck. Okay, I don't know that we were going to attack that person again anyway, but let's have Moo do flame shot, ember arrows. Oh, wait. Okay, move up here. Oh, she did have ember arrows. Whatever. And shoot. Okay. Now, Mothoth, can you do a splinter blast from here? He can, It's not quite enough to kill that Stormthroat unless he gets a stunt off. So maybe instead of that, let's come up. Oh, no. We got to come up here. And then he's going to do a... Do we want to do a throw axe? Nah. Let's just do a strike. Strike. What is happening? We're not... Okay, the diagonal rule is really throwing me off then. Okay, then you know what? We are going to do the throw axe, because I really want the Stormthroat dead. And now we can strike this guy. Wow, 2 kills for Mothoth in the same turn. Oh, Markintosh has to go to sleep. Markintosh, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for, fingers crossed, some more streams. Maybe some Lost Judgment. Okay, so Mothoth gets a new upgrade. Mothoth, what's your pleasure? What do you like? Let's read through it. Long Reach, Mothoth has +1 range with all attacks and abilities. Viciousness, Mothoth's melee attacks deal +1 damage. Elementalist will unlock advanced interfusions with fire, wood, and liquid. Also, fire will never burn out while interfused. That's interesting. Or we can upgrade his Humanist ability. So we did already get an upgrade to his interfusions called Humanist. So this will cause Stunning Barrage to get 100% stun on hit. Shackles will do double damage. And Shardnado doesn't dissipate over time. So we'll let Mothoth take a look at the options and see what he likes. I'm feeling like, especially in Campaign 2, one thing that I'm learning is the absolute value of those flanking attacks. Because especially against the guys that get any sort of like blocking or dodge abilities, flanking attacks appear to always have a 100% chance to hit, which is huge. By the way, like, I'm sure that he's gone. Let's go Elemental. All right, so we're going to have a lot of advanced interfusions. Wilder Guard. Oh, fun. Wow, this is really good. Tier 2 armor. And only one person can do it. So, yeah, we're going to give this over to Brian. It's warrior armor. With a feral influence. Yeah, we're still going barbarian side on Brian. Okay, and a torch. Individual can use the torch to light adjacent debris on fire. Well, so I would love to give that to Brian, but we don't want to replace the spectral lantern. Now, giving it to Doc Limitless, because again, he's doing sort of like stabby, backstabby stuff. Yeah, let's do that. All right, Stormthroats get extra armor. It's not going to help them. All right, so let's secure this area. And we always do investigate thoroughly unless there's a good reason not to. And yeah, Mothoth is going to make sure that it's... And these guys can run super fast, so yeah, we're just going to let them go at it. Oh, wow! Hold on, another opportunity for Jägermeister and Brian. Jägermeister and Brian are called to a hill village where an acquaintance of theirs has lost her husband. After this rain comes, the farms will prosper again. Not if there's no farmers left. It's been a dry summer. That's all I mean. The funerary rites are brief. The crowd that's gathered is impressive for such a small town. As mourners disperse, Jägermeister and Brian spot Hamsha standing by a flower-strung cart bearing a leaf-shrouded body. Hamsha, we're sorry to hear about Vorfor. A lot of folks came. Ah, friends. How many years has it been? They go with her, up the road to her home on the hill. You lose perspective sometimes, easy enough to do, sadly. You think you'll have years together, decades, from your first cake to your middle years, old age, then, But the two help Hamsha transfer the shrouded body to a small prepared clay room beside the house. They settle inside and she tells them of her plan. and of the provincial custom she's observing. Green veiling, it's called. A woven shroud of dawnsword. Dawnsword grows thick around here. In the little woodlands, you'll see. It's a strong aroma. The body stays fresh, sometimes as long as 4 years or 5. We hillfolk generally build a clay home for the departed on the house's shady side. A wadchan is the old word for it. It means memory house. And he'd normally lie there for his term. When the shroud of Dawnsword turns black, he'd be buried. There's something very silencing in that. I think it's a good tradition. But I don't plan on waiting. You don't plan to wait? So you plan to bury him soon? Tonight even? Wow! Talk about the pushing questions, Brian. No, my husband Vorfor and I will be going on a journey, and I'd hoped you'd come along. Oh! A hard sudden rain falls, chittering and droning like a swarm. Yes, I hoped you'd come. Be our escort. It's a dangerous world, and you're both strong. Stronger even than I remembered. Oh, so do we have Moo here? Because we don't have either Jägermeister or Brian, but Moo could make a choice here. Well, we're here now. Oh, but we're definitely going to do this, though. Yeah, no. We're definitely going to do it, though. Okay, now, do we have to have a third? Because they're actually busy on something else. Oh, and I guess we'd want a third. Let's grab Moo, because I feel like she would come for this. Yeah, I mean, Brian is her spouse here. Let's do it. Okay, but Moo, stop doing what you're doing. Go here. Go with them. Hold on a second. How do we... Okay. Right. So they're done. Moo? Is this a bug or like what's happening? Go here. Gather. Moo. Go. Okay. Now, you guys, the thing that you're doing. Brian. Okay, I don't think she's with them, though. Brian? What are we doing? Okay. Got it. Wait, what? They're doing the thing, though, right? Done. Oh, she was already there. Oops. Okay, sorry. I thought that they were... No bug, just me not understanding what was happening. Oh, hello to Blah-Blah-Blah. Yeah, like, when I saw that the options were do the quest or don't do the quest, like, that was like, okay, just west of Galdelder Plains Mine, Hamsha leads her ox and cart, carrying the body of her husband down through the hills into the arms of an old forest. Mist rolls in as twilight takes hold behind a cloudy sky. This forest was named Lagend when it was on maps. Absent forest, it meant. It's not an encouraging name. Place I'm looking for shouldn't be far. Can I ask about Vorfor? I don't think either of us ever met him. I remember you talking about him. I'm sorry, he never came with me to Velek. I always wanted him to, but he was never quite well enough, and he insisted on staying home to tend the farm. We met when we were 7. I would visit him with bread and pies. When we got older, I can't say when it changed, only that it did. A gift or a smile between neighbors starts to mean more. We built the farm there, on the rocky hill. He liked the farm, Vorfor. He was a good and honest man, shy though. He was born with an illness that never fully left. Our good times were great. But our bad times, when he couldn't rise from bed, those made my heart splinter, and one day it shattered. If there's one thing I know, it's that I don't want to live in that empty house without him. The forest had been dead quiet when they entered. As they'd gone deeper, noises have filtered into hearing, drips, scrapes, low trills. The smells have turned richer, of damp earth, spicy bark, quilted mosses in purple, green, and beige. Soon, the ox halts. They come into a clearing where a goddess lives. Oh. Hamsha? You expected this. Yes, I intended to find her. The reason I brought Vorfor here, the reason I'm here, and you're here. Oruway, she's a goddess of borders and in-betweens. This realm of hers welcomes both the living and the dead. So I'm here to join him. Vorfor and I can be together still. Hamsha, I understand you're in pain and you want to make the pain stop. But this... Look, it's this forest. I read about it. The goddess, Oruway, rules it. Like a region between our world and a place for the departed. I suppose it exists for us, for those like us. A place Vorfor can be without pain, and I can be with Vorfor. But isn't this just like dying yourself? Crossing over to be together? I won't be able to leave this place, but why would I wish to? I'll still live. He will too. He'll just live here. You have to understand, this is what I want. All I need is for you to help me complete the ceremony, to take the poor ox back with you. Don't you have a lover, Brian? Okay, so here's our options. I'm sorry, Hamsha, we can't stand here and let you throw your life behind this. It should be her choice. And Brian would say, I can't say I'd do different if Moo was in that cart. I will open this up. Because we have neither Brian nor Jägermeister. Do we have votes in chat? Moo is voting very strongly for 2, like all caps. Gosh, I feel like I really wasted Moo's time going to a whole different region and then back again. Okay, we got multiple votes for 2. And Moo will beat down anybody that votes for 1. Okay. You know, it should be her choice. I can't say I'd do different if Moo was in that cart. Well, Hamsha, if this is what you say it is, then how do we help? How do we make sure you get what you want from it? We'll lay both of us at the foot of the shrine, and then she'll test us. Oruway will. We'll tend to the test well. We tend to test well, I'd say. It is dangerous. We must duel Oruway's guardian. It's why I needed you along. But if you decline, I'll understand, and I'll fight alone. You're not a fighter, Hamsha. Hold on to Vorfor. We'll beat whatever she puts in front of us. They pull Vorfor's shrouded body from the cart bed. True to its reputation, the woven vines of Dawnsword have kept him perfectly preserved. With Vorfor across Hamsha's lap, the two rest at the foot of Oruway's shrine. Goddess Oruway, hear me. Beneath your mercy lie 2 who wish to roam your realm together, live in your lands and laugh again. Please, permit us to stay. Send your guardian, and my champion shall stand to fight it. Send your guide, and my love and I shall go behind. Garlands of mist wrap and twist around boughs, statues, arms, and legs, and over their damp, dusted cheeks. The quiet air clumps in their throats. But then... The voice of Oruway is a groan, far away and felt more than heard. It's in the stones and roots and rises from somewhere deep down. Truth is tested. A noise nears them, crashing through the trees. I am very glad we brought 3 people. Okay, this sounds... the retainer of the old god. Its inscrutable stony head turns to follow each sound, each movement. Its body crunches and crackles, leaping violently forward. Okay, so this guy has a ton of armor. like a lot of armor. And do we know what else it can do? Crush. Okay, and how far can it move? That far. So, I am pretty glad that we can set things on fire, because we're going to want to do that. Oh, and he can also shred that guy's physical armor. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. How much is Crush? 4 to 6 damage. Well, I feel like as long as we hit... Pardon me, I'm hiccuping all of a sudden. As long as we have it hitting Brian, he's not going to get too damaged by this thing. I think that we can out-kick it in the balls. All right, so let's have Brian move here. And then he's going to light a fire right there for Moo. And otherwise, set up Guardian. And then Moo, I actually should have moved him 1 square further. I wasn't thinking of Guardian. Now Moo can come up here and take advantage of the fire and do a shoot. And that's going to accomplish literally nothing. I was saying it was going to take off at least 1 point of armor. It did not do that. So then from there, we can interfuse with this and hit him with a disc. 6 damage. Or, you know what? Let's wait until next turn to do a... Yeah, to do a tree. Let's grab this rock and do that discus. Okay, it wants Jägermeister very much. Moo. So, is there an option for us to set up a flanking shot? Brian can only attack from here. So... kind of feeling like we want Jägermeister to draw way the hell back. And then maybe do an interfusion with the tree? Oh, are we too far back for the tree? We can do the blaze. Yeah. We can grab the... Oh, I think the tree is actually on fire now. Oops. Well, whatever. We'll handle that in a second. Moo, why don't you do some ember arrows on this guy? Alternatively, we might do a silk step for her. Because with a silk step attack, she can get past the armor altogether. Yeah, let's do that. We might have to have Brian light up another fire for her. Alright, then in that case, let's fire leash over to this guy. Throw some fire on him. Only, like, 2 points got warded, but that's fine. And now, Brian, before you go, light up a fire right there for Moo. This is a great ability. I really like it. And now, Brian, go hit him real hard. Oh, I should have done It didn't matter. I was going to say the armor shear. Sorry. Grumpy was voting for point 1. Okay, Memorial Pauldrons. +7 armor, 0.7 armor and potency. And give that to anybody, huh? Well, get Jägermeister up to his next integer in both categories, so I do like that. Brings Brian up some. Brings Mothoth up to his next level of potency. And then Doc Limitless goes up to, yeah. But it's the potency specifically. I feel like Jägermeister would really benefit from that. Yeah, that's going to go to Jägermeister. The Guardian falls, its great stone knees clattering apart, rolling in the moss. The wheeling rocks gather dust and shadows as they settle, until they look like they've rested there for centuries. The glade goes calm. And then, Hamsha starts to fade. Goddess? The wrapped body of Vorfor, across her lap, seems to lose its substance. She has time to say, "Thank you, friends." And she's gone. To look around. Well, Now that's done. Where's the ox got to? Yeah, good thinking. They find it not far off, lowing pleasantly and munching clover. There they go. They're keeping their promise to bring the ox out. We all have to choose and walk our own paths through this world. Couldn't deny her that. I'm with you. Just find it tough to think about, I guess. We all did what we did. They're in the hands of the goddess now. I guess we're not going to get to know. I really hope that it is the afterlife or life that she envisioned for them. Snurf. Going to sleep? Brian, still awake? I picked these up around the stones, where Hamsha disappeared. Didn't even think about it. I'm making notes. Of, like, these shards, I guess. They return to the farm Hamsha and Borfor once built. They set things in order and see that it passes to a worthy family. Then they're on their way again. The road is pale, splotched and torn in places with ruts and grass. Stretches of the journey are entirely wordless. What's on your mind, Jägermeister? Just thinking about that. Those memories, old wishes of ours. It's hard to let the good things go. I know it is, and I feel sometimes the wind is picking up. I don't know. Yeah. A road the color of old canvas billows in front of them, behind them. Wow, they came out of that really melancholy. All right, so Jägermeister is gonna retire in plus 10 years, which is cool. So, options are compulsion. Jägermeister briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where he pleases. Hardiness gives him plus 30% health. Endurance, plus 2 armor and warding. And then base damage and range increased by 1. So that would be an upgrade to Indignance, which was the vote of the Littlest Bug. Since Little Bug made a choice here before, Moo, do you and or Little Bug have any votes here? Also, Grumpy's vote for number 1 has earned him a place on the couch. Little Bug is yelling indignance at me. All right, so base damage and range increased by 1. All right, and... Okay, so since they're all here, let's just finish securing the site. Yeah, who do I not have? There we go. Done. Okay, thorough delving of the mysteries has proven rewarding. Heartwoods and fabrics, and a necklace of courage. Block plus 5. Well, my first thought would be go to Brian, but that would replace something. So instead of that, I think we'll give that to Doc Limitless, because again, we're outfitting him as being more of a melee hunter, because we've never tried that before. So let's give that to him. All right, so now we've got that. It's back on this whole area. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue this scout. We're gonna send... Hold on, let's just clear everybody out. Whoa. Done, and done. Let's send Brian, Moo, and Mothoth there. Hold on, I'm rethinking this. Yeah, let's send... So I'm thinking about, like, if our party of 2 is gonna get, attacked... Who would we want to... Who has the best chance of surviving the, like an ambush? And I feel like Brian plus Jägermeister would have a really good shot at, because he's a very powerful spellcaster now. So let's do that. So we're gonna patrol there, and we're also... Or scout there, and then we'll have these guys scout over there. And I know it's odd to have the... Like, the hunters not split up on that, but I feel better about that makeup. Grumpy said a train just went by, counted maybe 8 people on it. That train used to be standing room only. I semi get it, just because of like COVID. Okay, but no, we want to patrol, so let's let them patrol. And this is where having a couple rangers is, I think, going to be pretty helpful. Ah, crud. Yeah, okay. Nuts. Patrol and take out the source. Darn it. Patrol, do it. Now, these guys... so we need to select at least 3 heroes. So... Arg. I'll tell you what then. Why don't we just attack here? I mean, that'll take out the source of the infestation. We'll just send everybody there. Yep, just attack it. Almost a Crackle Lake lumberyard, aren't we? I'll check my... I love the way Moo talks, where it's like almost the way that people talk. Let me check my eyeball. My eyeball says if we climb that rock hill, it'll be able to tell us more. She's very like it's not really snarky. It's just sort of like, I don't know. She has fun with everything. Jägermeister does not have fun with it, though. Oh, sorry, atop the highest hill. That was steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though. I'll say that. Ooh, something's... Oh, they're looking at something. What does her eyeball have? Oh, an egg. Moo, this isn't safe. Oh, eyeball, you've done it again. I just hate it when she talks to her eyeball. Oh, we have a real division here. So, Mothoth and Jägermeister want to leave it alone, but Moo wants to either hatch it or call it breakfast. Wow, Moo really likes dairy. Who would have known? Moo's saying, wait, my eyeball laid an egg? So, Mothoth and Moo are both here. Do we have a... If we have a consensus, then so be it. Moo's saying that's a tough one. Mothoth, if you're near your keyboard still, do you have any thoughts? Moo is now officially voting for 2. Also, Gat311 is voting for Hatchet. And Mothoth is saying, I'm curious about the egg thing too. Let's hit it. Moo. It's fine. It'll just be 2 seconds to hatch an unknown egg that is apparently the size of me. Now, how should I guess this old flour sack... Moo, it's here! It's about to be! Oh, uh-oh, I think they got caught. Whoosh! Caw! Hurry up! Faster! In the bag, little buddy. Not without my egg! Duck! It's way bigger than a duck, Mothoth. Oh, no! Thwack! Oh, the egg! She shattered! It could be our skulls next. Mothoth is, like, so uninterested in the egg. They managed to scramble down safely the rest of the way. That night, they hear a shrill, distant keening that rises from the hills, mournful and unbreaking. The stars throb. Something covers them for an instant, and they reappear. The fire pecks pine cones and scatters sparks. What, -20 goofball? Oh no! Oh no! Her personality fundamentally changed. Moo is no longer as goofy. And also, there's like a fight. Oh shit! Oh god! Moo really took a hit. Half health. Okay, well, fortunately, we're here with everybody, so we don't have to stress too much about that. Let's have Moo play it super safe. We're going to get her into hidden mode. Now, Brian can... I'm not sure that Brian's going to have a chance to light a fire. Yeah. So let's have Brian come on up here. That's fine. Shield cheer. Wha-bam. Damn it to hell. Okay. Well. No, I can't light a fire right on this guy, though. Okay, so we can hit this guy. Oh, hey, this might just kill him outright. Okay. Oh, hello to Brian. Brian, we've been doing our best to make good choices for your character as we can. You can see he's right here. Oh, he got like rank 2 armor. He has really good armor now. We're sort of going like kind of barbarian-y with him. So he's less tanky and more like lighting fires to do things. So Mothoth is here. We can throw an axe at this dude, take that armor down. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Throw axe. Alright, and now we can still interfuse with something. Like these rocks. And then... Oh, that was actually the end of his turn then. Alright, so Doc Limitless, can you... He should be able to kill this guy. Oh, not yet. Okay, Jägermeister then. Yeah, let's bring Jägermeister up. He'll have a couple walling. Oh! Hold on, you guys. So, Moo, please tell Littlest Bug what just happened. Jägermeister walked near that guy. He took a point of damage and keeled over dead. I thought that they had to approach him. No, he can walk up to them and do it too. I really like that. So, we can't quite throw a tree at him. But we could interfuse with this log and then Splinter Blast his ass. Okay. Now, Moo is still in hidden mode, so we can bring her all the way up here. We'll probably have her stay there for a tick. Let's have Brian come up, because we want to open up these gates. But before we do... We'll have Mothoth come up. Actually, now that I think I probably would have wanted to have Doc Limitless up there. But let's Silk Step Doc. Let's get him into hidden mode. And then Jägermeister can come up. And let's just wait, right? Like, we don't have to open up that door right now. We'll just end the turn. Oh, they lost the wolf call. That's okay. Okay, yeah, Little Bug already saw. See, I love the fact that people get to, like, vote for what they want to have happen, and I want them to be able to see the effects of it, too. So I'm glad for that. Okay, so, gosh, who do we want to have open the door? This is a really good question all of a sudden. Let's have Jägermeister open the door because it's a swift action. Oh, interesting. We actually don't see anything in there. Okay, so Moo, you're hidden. So why don't we have you go as far forward as you can. Just take a peek around in there. Nope, nothing new. Brian, let's have you take point then. Ah, there we go. So let's... Okay, so we're going to set up a fire back here for Moo, and then Guardian. So that is really going to interfere with this thing's desires to get past him. And I don't remember if this guy has... Nope, no ranged attack. So, yeah, as long as we sort of keep back here... Yeah, let's bring Doc Limitless up around here. And we're just going to, like, hold his... Actually, let's have him move over here. Alright, Moo, come on up next to this fire. Can you shoot from here? No. But when it comes closer, then we'll be able to. Oh, that's right. Her turn is over. We're going to have... Oh, yeah, that was sort of the end of his turn. Let's have Jägermeister wait right where he is. And we're going to have Mothoth come on back here. And then we're just... Should we interfuse with something? Yeah, let's grab this workbench. So the workbench is where his humanist side starts to come out. It does Stunning Barrage, which is a major upgrade for this. 5 to 7 damage and 5 range. So actually, I take it back. We might be able to just burst this guy down right now. Ah, Watchman. Gad is saying, but then you have no connection to your party members if chat always chooses. But the people, like, these characters are all based on people in chat. So, like, I assure you, there's a very high degree of connection. So... Oh, the fire went out. I didn't realize it only burns for a turn. Brian. So here's what I like. Brian, light that... So this guy's going to be behind cover for what Moo can see. Partial cover, yeah. Well... Okay, how about this? Mothoth. Interfuse with this lumber pile. And then blow it up on them. And now it's no longer in the way, so they don't get cover for it. So I like that. Okay, now, Brian, light a fire for Moo. And then you can come up here. So we no longer have to do the shield shear. We are going to attack it from this direction. Jesus, Brian! My God. Okay, and now, wow! Hold on, so this is very cool. Because of his wolf call, Doc gets extra movement, so now he can come up and do his backstab. Blah! Yeah, so for the benefit of GAT 311, this is campaign 2, and campaign 1 had other folks that were in chat, and the way that we did it was the people, like, if they were here, the people that were, like, the characters were based on always made decisions for how things would go. So it's very, very, like, non-min-maxy, and it's like the folks in chat get to be participants in their own story, and it's very, very fun. Moo says, much better now that you're here to make decisions with Mothoth and I, Brian, and the rest of chat, of course. Yes, I'm glad that Brian is here. Yeah, like, so for Gat, like, I Moo Do You Moo 2 is the character of Moo, and Brian is the character of Brian, and Mothoth, of course, is Mothoth. So the Black Axe. This... Oh, I don't want to replace his magic axe, though. It's so cool. Oh, wait, we could replace the skinning knife. I would really love him to have, like a dagger, though. But it's so much better. Like, it's so much better. The Black Axe. Oh, yeah, I don't think that we can give this up for Doc Limitless. That's a really, really good weapon for him. Yep. The Black Axe. I like it. Claim. The Morthagi are mashed apart. Battles led them down a boulderous roam where gray grass matches the cloud color. Someone's doing dragon pictures? Wait, I'm really distressed that she lost Goofball. Like, I'm... Like... that really bothers me. Like, she's more serious now. Hey, Jägermeister. Old Jägermeister. The Magic Man. You badly hurt? Okay, I guess she's still plenty goofy. Take it back. So, what's your favorite monster? Oh, why? I guess the Rain Bear? Ambles in and out of every myth, it seems. Gotta be a classic, like, do we count Dryads? I came here to say Dryads. Don't ask me specifically why. Those answers are fine, but some of us will always love a dragon. Especially if its name is Puzzle Dust. Elicits sympathy, doesn't it? A dragon. The right kind of dragon, I suppose. Always figured if I came to it that I'd befriend a dragon. They sound like lonely beings. Can't wait till we're around a fire. The stories will soar. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so they get some extra damage. We'll deal with it. So, we do want to secure it, but we don't want to leave a bunch of time here. Oh, and look! It cleared the infestation here as well. It was here, right? Yeah, because they were going to go out and clear out the infestations. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to investigate thoroughly. We are going to leave both Mothoth and Jägermeister because they can get it done in record time. Oops, oops, oops. Done, done, done. Okay, again, done. Okay, so while they secure it, because they get a triple bonus on that, let's have the others come down here and do this assault. Let's go. I want to make sure they don't get a chance to reinfest this. A ridge of limestone wraps the edge of South Slane Watermill. Find a way in from this direction, and you'd have the high ground. You'd have surprise. I don't know, looks impassable. Look a bit further than looks, and we'll see. After a few dead ends and false hopes, finally, a promising channel in the stone stretches out in the right direction. Told ya! Slow steps make steady progress. The stones lean in close, peering over each other's shoulders. Seems sturdy enough. Need any help, love? Kinda tight in here. Not all of us are made of wet noodles and silk. Some of us got warrior shoulders. Hey, perfect. Here we are. Couldn't ask for a better spot to emerge. Just one last squeeze, and it's a straight swing to South Slane Watermill. I mean, I could ask for a slightly better spot to emerge. Maybe one that was a little bigger? Oh, I think he's stuck. Brian, I hope you're not claustrophobic. Moo says, from what I understand, the last playthrough characters were very different than their counterparts, which made it fun for them and everyone to watch them be opposites. Moo says, this is fun for me anyway, because it turns out that this Moo is a really awful lot like me. And Auspicious Angel felt really awful when he almost killed Mothoth. Oh, I sure did. Like, it was like the first combat, too. And we were trying to be, like, good, nice people and, like, give them the benefit of the doubt. You're doing great, hun. I said I'd follow you anywhere, but this is... Okay, Brian. Yeah, let's make this mostly a Brian choice. Brian, are you still here? Do you push through? You all go. I'll find an easier way. Or Moo might decide to stick with Brian. We can go back around. But Brian just got here. Hasn't had a chance to make any choices. Brian, what do you like? 1, 2, or 3? Do you want to try to push through? Go back on your own? Or have Moo and Doc Limitless come back with you? I'll also say another major change between Campaign 1 and Campaign 2 is just, like, we're splitting the party more. We're experimenting a little bit more with party composition. The characters themselves are very different. Like, we didn't have a melee hunter last time. We were starting to build sort of a spell sword, and it looked like maybe, like, I think it was Mothoth had the opportunity to go that way, but chat wanted to do something else. Okay, so Brian is determined to push through. Sure there's nothing we can do? Standing back might be best. Painfully aware of each muscle, Brian twists and tightens in each turn. Stop! Hey! Whew, that was downright therapeutic. I love how, like, upbeat Brian is. Okay, so all heroes get double stunt chance, which is like a critical hit, basically. Oh, and we're fighting Wokens, which I, like, barely know anything about. There's a couple slingers and a couple fighters. Oh, and a water spirit. Oh, it is booking it. I will say... Wait, what kind of, Tell me about Moo's equipment. The Sure Bow. I wouldn't mind making it magical. if we had that opportunity. Oh, and she can do that because she can silk step or wind walk over to it. Yeah, we'll probably want to do that this turn. I just don't want to put her in Wait! Oh, she's still half health. Oh, that shut me right the hell up. Wow, okay. I don't want to put her into any amount of danger. Although, wait, this is a swift action. Yep. Yeah, do it. Do it. Before I lose my nerve. So swoosh. A water spirit? Are you alright, little one? So, but 100% we would do the bow. Right? Like, that's her primary weapon. A water bow that shoots fire arrows? How can you not? Yeah. Water bow. Okay, so now we've upgraded to Oaken Bow, which is less stunt damage, but on a stunt effect, it does refund an action point. So whatever it loses out on stunt damage, when it does stunt, she gets to, like, do an extra attack. So we are going to replace it. Oaken Bow is a weird thing, like a weird title for, like a water bow. And also, it is sort of like metaphorically replacing this, like it's enchanting the shore bow. So what if we went with sure drop the sure drop bow. Sure drop sniper. Let's go with that. Claim. Alright, and now Moo is in grave danger, but she can at a minimum, like, silk step out of it. So, not really. I just have to make sure that I don't misclick or do something bad. So Brian cannot get close enough to fight anybody, and this guy at least is... Oh wait, what's Cult Call? Do I get to know what that is? Empowered by Faith, always knocks back opponents. Cult Call, it still doesn't tell me what that does. But these guys knock enemies back, which I don't like. So, yeah, let's bring Doc Limitless up here. I guess if there's one benefit to not having a dagger anymore, it's that he can attack on the diagonal. So, let's do that. And he still gets a move after that. So we could light a fire right there, apparently, to light ancient adjacent debris. I do kind of like that, because then Moo could use it. Or, no, wait, it's way better if we just silk step. Swish. All right, so Moo. Let's... Yeah, I mean, Moo's at half health. Is the thing. Like, it's just going to be the trouble that we're facing. So let's have Moo come over here. Okay, good. I wanted to see who was over there. But then we're going to silk step over here. Swish. Okay, and now Brian really doesn't have very much to fear from these guys. Let's come up here and we're going to Guardian. So that way if the Woken comes down to try to attack somebody, he'll get a face full of axe. Blam! Okay, Mothoth has to lurk for a bit. Mothoth, it's awesome to have you here, and as Moo says, we will do our best to keep you alive, healthy, and well-equipped. Alright, so we're doing fine so far. 2 Wokens. Moo is still there, still at half health. So you can probably tell I'm concerned about that. Okay, yeah. Doc Limitless has 2 great options to attack. And he is invisible. Strike. Okay, now he can't silk step again because he just came out of it. It's got like a cooldown. So what we'll do is, yeah, let's take good cover. We'll just hide back here. Okay, now Moo could take this shot, but it's not going to be enough to kill him. It's got a 1 in 3 chance to stunt, but again, I don't really like those odds right now. So let's bring Brian all the way up here, and we're just gonna Guardian. And Moo, you just sit tight for a second. Moo is saying, sorry, I tried to stick the egg in my bag because my my eyeball told me to. Moo's eyeball always giving questionable advice. So Brian, why don't we have you try to kill this? Yep, perfect. Okay, Moo, I think you're gonna level up here. Yes, indeed. Oh, and Brian, you also leveled up? I don't remember. We didn't do the upgrade to cat call or wolf call. We did, Oh, you can light things on fire now. Like, basically, you can just light things on fire, which is really helpful when you're in a party with Moo. Okay, so Moo. Flash Cone. Once per combat, Moo throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 1 magic damage. If thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. So you can sort of like flashbang things. Hardiness, plus 30% health. Bard, Moo reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1 and plus 5 stunt chance to all heroes in the party, or you can upgrade Windwalk to use it twice per combat. I think we got about 20 minutes left before Kyber Shard, so we'll have time to do at least 1 more combat. Moo is going with 1 or 2. We'll give it a second, because the bugs might also have a vote as well. I'm not sure that we've had any abilities that blind enemies. Like, it's safe to say that that probably will make them miss any attack that they make on that turn. Littlebug says 1, but I feel like with my poor decision making, 2 might be most useful. If you like I literally have a coin here that I can use to settle 50-50 splits. Alternatively, if Streamer's Choice says go for it, I'm gonna go with Flash Cone. I really think that Flash Cone is gonna be pretty cool. It looks like it's a standard action. Oh, yeah. It actually says it right here. Target will miss their next attack. Also, the fact that she can, conceal allies seems super helpful. Okay, and we've got an option for Hail Hammer, which is a level 2 mace. Oh. Is this two-handed, though? It doesn't say that it is. Individual strikes with her Hail Hammer, knocking a foe to another tile and dealing additional damage equal to the distance knocked back. I don't want to let this go. I feel like we might slot this in with Brian's other... Yeah, because the thing about Battle Burn is that it shreds armor, which I really like. This doesn't shred armor, but is good against, marginally better against guys that don't have armor. Yeah, let's do this. Hail Hammer, you got it. Now, the only thing we have to do is, pay attention to, who's got it. And then we've got a torch, which we can't really do anything with. So we're just going to salvage that, because everybody's got something cool already. Okay, the Deepists have upgraded, but fortunately we don't see too much of them. And yes, now we'll secure. And we'll just have all 3 of them coordinate on that. Yeah, the 3 of them won't have it done as fast as the 2 of these guys will, because Mystics are really good at securing. Okay, 2 Heartwoods and Feather Steel Pauldrons. Well, plus speed. Well, I gotta say, for speed, we'd kind of want to give that to Doc Limitless, because if he's going to be a melee hunter, we need him to be able to get across the battlefield as quickly as possible, so let's claim it. All right, now we don't need to clear out the infestations on here. We should do it here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna replace these guys with, stop it, our mystics. And then we're gonna just patrol out here. Or, hold on, should we not do that? Because when, like, we chased out the infection here by cutting off its source. Maybe we should just go to the source. Yeah, we got 2 hunters here that can scout this area real quick. All right, so we've got 2 things coming in for the Morthragi, and we do have 14 legacy points. I do not want to spend 4. I gotta say, I'm more concerned about the look of this batch bee than about this butler. The last butler that we saw, we creamed it pretty good, but that was also because we had the luxury of locking it in place. I don't know. Then again, we do also know that if we hold on to our legacy points, we're going to be able to spend it on cool stuff. Well, let's cancel at least one of these. I'm going to cancel the batch bee, because I don't know what his deal is. All right, and I think that we can just keep going. Right? Yeah, everybody's got a task. Moo is healing, just not super quickly. Okay, she's back up to full health. Okay, and that's as far as we can go. Oh, this is like the final battle for the chapter. Oh, let's try to do this tonight. So you guys patrol. We're going to get rid of the infection. They completed securing the site. Plenty to satisfy the curious. Chance to rest our bones, too, which was nice. All right, found some good materials. And a bear strength cloak. Bonus damage 07. A flashy cloak that shimmers in the sunlight. I gotta say, I kind of like giving that to Doc Limitless again. Because Doc Limitless is our DPS. Like, he's our non-magical DPS, non-magical melee DPS, I guess I should say. Brian already hits like a truck. But let's take a look. So bonus damage would go up to 1.1, to 2.1, 3.3, and 1.7. Yeah, so he's already doing the least amount of damage. We'll give it to Doc. All right, and now... yeah, let's leave this infested. Who cares? Let's... no, wait, why is it locked, though? Oh, do we have to come down here as well? All right. Yeah, let's bring everybody in on the patrol. And I think we have to, like, clear the Moor of Woldor, Worldor, down here as well. So let's go scout, and yeah, let's just bring everybody. The whole crew together at last. They've done a lot of adventuring individually, but now it's time to get stuff done. So there's going to be another incursion in 65 days. So rather than clearing the infestation, we've got 5 people here. Just do it. Just hit the assault. Maybe, if we're fast enough, we can stop the incursion before it even happens. Okay, so here's Jägermeister. Pouring out there, and lightning. You were right. Stormy, he says. No one get alarmed. Thrumble. The way to Treadbrun Weaver Works follows dead roads, long washed to chalkstone, wheel scars and memory. The uneven fields beyond this gorge get swampy, especially in summer. They slope down into a network of brown lakes and bogs. Got this little cave, though. You remember it being here? How should we proceed? No, I'm not sure when, but weather may have opened it up. On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, fragrant and dark. Crunkle. At least let's talk without getting soaked, yeah? Moo's heading into the cave. It's only a little... or, wait, how far back does it go? Goes further? Hold up a bit. No animal smell. As they stoop out of the rain... Crack! Crackle, rumble, thrum, shriek. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes this clatter smash of dropping rocks. Oh, I think they got caved in. Yep. It's no time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth grumble and turn over. As things calm, gritty dust stings the eyes, stuffs the nose, smelling of fresh split stone. Everyone all right? Everyone still here? That'd be a lame way to go. Brian's me. I'm alive. Jägermeister here. I'm here, Moo. Oh, I'm here, Moo. Luckily, Doc's torch is still dry enough to light the lantern. Let's not lose the exit entirely. We're taking a longer look, I guess. Hey, is this worked stone? Yeah. Yep, the way forks. We got stairs here. All right, interesting. And this is looks random, but some other passage. Cold draft from there. Very cold. Guess we stumbled onto something. I don't totally love either idea. Careful, look under enough rocks and you will find a snake. You're saying that snake thing? You still saying that snake thing? I don't know. Oh, wow. So we have like all 5 of you together? Do we have a vote among the party members? Clear out the entrance and move on, follow the chilly passage, or take the ancient stairs. I know that Mothoth said that he had to step away, but if Brian is here, Moo, I know that Doc is not, and I don't think that Jägermeister's here. But if we have votes in chat, we will take all votes. And none of these have like a percentage or anything, so this is entirely what you guys feel would be fun to do. And I do think this is going to be our last fight for tonight. I don't think, like, the final battle is always like a big damn deal, so we don't want to try that with only 10 minutes between now and Kyber Shards. Markwhack votes Ancient Stairs. Little Bug says Chilly Passage. Big Bug says Ancient Stairs. Brian says 3. So we've got multiple votes for Ancient Stairs. Let's hit it. Yeah, I don't know. Something in these old stairs that invites me down. Edges crumble, but the steps mostly hold their shape. Depending on how your monitor is calibrated, they are here. Like, it's very, very dark because they're in the middle of the cave. Time is louder on a stairway than it seems anywhere else. Scuff by scrape, down they go, touch by touch by touch. Finally, their lanterns cast flies out across an echoing hall. This writing, what's it say? It's Tharnak, I'd need time. And here is a majestic face. A stone behemoth guards the shadows. It looks rather like a hippopotamus reading a book. Dharmat, Thanaric, god of rivers, words, and rhyme. And also justice? And I think just general wisdom. Yeah, look. It's like a cool hippo. Sounds like a decent god. Damut also showed up to ruin doomed marriages before they could begin. She was the enemy of all betrayers. Well, if the marriage is doomed, can understand that instinct. Used to read and be comforted by stories of these old deities, especially the good ones like her. Oh, look, there's like a book or something down here. How old do you suppose that book is? I don't really have a guess. Did you think I would? Mothoth bends for the book. It's been leaned unsacredly against the altar's foot, warping its spine. He opens it. I think they forgot us. Doc and Brian are just back there watching all of this. One word on the first page. Guanad. Thanaric. It's... You know how 2 or more casts of light that overlap become the same general radiance? That is Gwenad. You really know about this stuff, huh? You usually pay so much more attention to everybody else. Now you're focused. Crack, rumble. Almost immediately as Mothoth utters that word, the whole mountain seems to sigh, and then starts sagging inwards around the temple vault. Put it back! Yep. Grunkle shake! But replacing the book fails to halt the awful, growing noise of collapse. Thrumble smash! The steps they came down are buried in a fast-growing boulder cloud. Don't give up! No, it's... Are we dead? Ah, remember? If this did once serve as a temple, it should have a through door. The Thnaric religion emphasized passage, the going forwardness of... yeah, this is it. There is a stair. Mothoth is very interested in explaining to everybody the history, and Jägermeister's about, like, let's go. Better than standing around to die. But how do I just leave? I'll never find such a place again. And what did it mean? Crinkle crumb, rumble. Crumble thnick. Gwenard. Crunkle. Mothoth, come on. Time to go, buddy. Blam, Stracklebash. Erp. Uh-oh, Chussle and Whoosh. Oh no, Glash. It looks like they got, like, misted. Like, stone dust. Oh, close call there at the end. I'll remember that, but we're alive. We're getting out against all odds. Yeah, but look, at least. Grabbed what I could. Well, at least he got the damn book. Alright, well, there's daylight. There's daylight, they're saying. Ahead. Seems we got lucky. Guess you really wanted that book, huh? Well, it's weird. Hey, you hear that? Water noise. Lucian Blurble. Moo is saying, okay, so wait, Marquardt was saying, and then one of your characters halfway down the hall says, I have no memory of this place. Very Lord of the Rings. Moo is also saying, man, we said we'd do our best for Mothoth. Yeah, well, Mothoth also has to do his best for himself. Like, get out of the collapsing chamber, buddy. They'll emerge from the buried crossroads in sight of Treadburn Weaver Works, undetected amid the chatter-chack of gears and bones. Oh, cool! Mothoth gets an extra 0.5 proficiency. And this has to go to him. Oh, but I don't want to replace the Hurlax, man. But it has to go to him. It would be ridiculous to not. Okay, so what does this do? Increases this max infusions by 1 and allows non-mystics to interfuse. Oh, that would be cool. But everybody's got something that they like. Although, no, Doc Limitless doesn't want to do infusions. Yeah, Mothoth damn near risked his life for this. It's going to him. That's just the way that it is. Okay, cool. Everybody starts in stealth, and we've got 5 minutes, so we gotta skedaddle. All right. It doesn't mean we gotta be idiots about it. So we've got a butler, a watchman, and a spectic. That butler has hit points for days. Yeah, we're gonna have to get through all 3 of these guys to get anything done. I am very glad we brought everybody this time. So... Yeah, that butler's really gotta go. Oh, of course it's gonna be the fight that we have the fewest amount of, like, fights with. So... So this is where his elementalist abilities are gonna come in handy. Okay, yeah, we need to get in close enough that we can interfuse with that stump. So let's have Brian move up here, or Mothoth rather, and then we're going to interfuse with the stump. And then we're going to blow the stump up all over... Oh, we can actually get all 3 of them. That's awesome. Okay, everybody lost their armor. Now, Doc can come up and, yep, he's going to get a backstab ability on this. Get him. All right. Now, Jägermeister could come all the way up here. And potentially... Oh, no, we can't. Oh, no, we could. We could lock these two guys down. Let's wait. Let's not do that yet, because we might, you know, there are yet more attacks to have happen. Flash cone can only be used once per combat. It's super useful. I don't think we need it here. So, yeah, so she can straight up kill this guy. I think that's a very important and worthwhile call. Oh, hold on. I think her water bow. Yep, her water bow just gave her another attack. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. Okay, kill this guy. We won't even have to worry about that guy. Wow, that water bow is a really good upgrade. So, now we've got... Who do we have left? Brian hasn't moved yet. This guy only does... No, he's got a crossbow slam as well. Okay, so Brian... Yeah. Yep, Brian, come up here. And Guardian. So that'll at least give Doc somebody to wall with. Oh, wait, but he's still in hide mode. Okay. Nuts. Discus. Let's try it. Okay, perfect. Wow, that was a really good opening. Okay, now we're going to bring everybody up here to the door. I didn't even think they had a chance to, like, sound an alarm. Like, we just alpha-shotted them. Let's withdraw from this, because it's not going to be useful to us where we're going. We're going to bring Jägermeister up here. And then Brian can come up. We're going to bring Doc up. But Doc, we definitely want to Grey Plane. As with Moo. Okay, and let's just hang out for a second. Oh, hello to Ronan! Ronan, you're catching us just in the last few minutes here, but we are going to be jumping over to somebody in just a couple of minutes and then joining the most recent episode of Kyber Shards. I don't want to give up his interfusion ability. Doc... I'm like, who opens the door? And I think it is going to be Doc, because he's the only one that doesn't have another swift action to choose from. All right, no one's in here yet. Okay, another butler. Hopefully that's it. But let's go see. We're just going to go scout around a little bit, because he's... Okay, so we do have a weldling to worry about. And that's it, just these two guys. So, if Brian lights up something, I assume that's going to break his secrecy. So we are not going to do that. Let's bring him up here and set up a guardian. Then we're going to bring up Moo, who is ghosted right now. And we'll just have her wait for a second. Jägermeister can come up. So this is going to be the first guy that they can actually see. So, yeah, let's have Jägermeister take what I assume is good cover. Yeah. You can't hit me. All right, and then Mothoth, I think, will maybe also take some good cover. Oh, yeah, Salamander. Yep, we're definitely going to jump over to Kyber Shards as soon as this battle is done. I am endeavoring to... Okay, so they saw Brian, but that's actually good news, because watch what Brian does now. Brian is going to set up a raider for... So now Moo has Ember Arrows. Now, he still gets to do Shield Cheer, and interestingly, that doesn't end his turn, so let's strip off this armor. Damn it. But he still gets to hit. Wait, before we do that then, Moo can do... Oh, do we want to do like a flash cone? Yes, we do. Yup. Okay, so they both got blinded, so all of their attacks are going to miss. And now, let's do a shoot on... I don't know why I can't attack the Weldling. Well, shit, let's see if we can kill this guy. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's interfuse with this bookshelf. Or maybe this table? Still basic. Basic. Okay, let's grab this table. let's grab the table. And barrage both these guys. But don't hit Brian. Just both those guys. Alright, good. Let's do... Oh, nice. This will actually apply some poison. I don't know if that works against machines, but we'll give that a shot. And then, if we wanted to interfuse with a second thing... Perfect. Yep, let's grab this workbench, and then we'll do a stunning barrage. Yes. Can we hit both of them? Oh, but only if we hit Moo. Nope, we're not going to hit Moo with that. So we'll just hit the butler. Okay, and now, Brian is pretty much clear. So the only other person is Doc Limitless, who is about to get seen, but I think that he's got a really good... Yep, kill that guy. I think this is going to be our last turn. Okay, we can move, but we can't attack if we do that. I could light a fire, but I can't light a guy. I can't light that guy on fire. So I guess we'll just move up here. All right. So Brian, you have a chance to end this, and he does it. Okay, so what happens next is we are going to save our game, and we'll see you guys here again next Monday. And we do not have time to do a lot of debate on this. So let's see what we want to do for Doc Limitless. Again, he's sort of our melee hunter. So killing an enemy will refund an action point up to 3 times per turn. That sounds really good. Twice per combat, as a swift action throws a jump draw trap that will deal 2 damage and pin the first enemy that walks near. Ooh, those are good. But let's do Thornfang. Okay, and we found some Mystic Armor. So, it's tier 1, so this is a pretty easy call to go to Jägermeister because it would just be a straight replacement for Mothoth. Claim. Alright. Done. Okay, awesome. So, let's do a save. And... I guess we'll do it up here. Yeah, do a new save. And that is gonna call it for this episode of... Wildermyth. We will be back next Monday around 5 or 5:30 Eastern Time for episode 3 of Campaign 2. That is going to now involve the final battle, and then we're going to see some, I assume, Years of Peace, followed by some... sorry, just 1 second. Followed by some opportunities to upgrade the crew. We're gonna, for the people watching the VOD, we'll call it right here. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you again next week. This episode, as with every episode, will be collected into a collection right here on Twitch. You can go from one to the next. So if you're watching this at some point in the future, hey, hopefully episode 8 is up right there. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great night.